haven't made one. I don't have one yet, so this will be nice.
Yeah, we are live.
Sorry, guys. I messed up. I don't know how to make a freaking Google Hangout. Everything's changed since the last time I made one.
Talon's in there now.
Come on in. I'll take the credit. Thanks, Kay.
I was actually looking on online shopping for holsters. I just happened to flip back and saw you guys were trying to get one going.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I can't. Don't tell me. I tried. Okay, so.
I was shopping for a new 10mm today. I want to get the Glock, I guess, but I can't find one I want.
Which one is the one you want?
I think a Glock 29 is going to be it.
Oh, you want the subcompact? Well, it's not really subcompact, but yeah, it's like the size of a G19, but thicker.
It fits in all my holsters. Perfect gun.
Oh yeah.
Well, the 29's a small one, geez, huh?
Yeah, I know. It's smaller. It's not like the size of a 27, 26. It's more along the line of the same like dimensions of a Glock 19, but thicker.
Yeah, a little bit thicker. Yeah.
So you got the 30S, which is the same dimensions as the slide's the same dimensions as the Glock was in 19.
I don't know for sure. I mean, I thought it was more the size of a Glock 21, but I have to check that. I'm not sure.
Because the Glock 20 is a full size version, which is the same size, almost the same size as the 21, right? Because the 20 is a little bit bigger.
I just want one.
Yeah, I got my Glock coupon coupon came in, so.
Yeah, I'd went in Thursday to buy that FNS 9.
Oh, really?
That my shop had, and somebody had went in that morning and bought it right before me. So.
Oh, nice.
But the guy there said that he could get me a brand new one for $50 more than what this used one was. So.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's like hell yeah, I'll take it.
So yeah.
So
what kind of gun was it?
An FNS 9.
Cool.
Yeah, so it should be here about Monday or Tuesday. So.
Unfortunately, I'm a Glock freak. I have a lot of guns, but
Same here. I'm a Glockaholic.
Amen, brother.
I can stop when I want to, but I don't want to stop.
I just wish Nate Squared made a professional model for the FNS.
Oh, really?
That's the only one I make.
I have that coupon, so I don't know what I want to get yet. I might want to get like I want to get a long slide 17 because I want to keep my collection as a 17. But I'm not sure. I kind of want to try out the Glock 42.
I just bought one.
Oh, do you like it?
Yeah, it's real light. It's small. I keep it in my truck at work, so it comes in handy.
Yeah, I want to get that and probably get like the Sneaky Pete holster, the PDA case type holsters, and can still carry it that way. But yeah, I carry on the daily. I carry a Glock 19.
I would stick with a Glock 19. I have like 4 380s. I'm not a 380 fan at all, but I don't know how I got stuck into it. I think it's because I wanted the PPK, so I bought one. And after that, I bought a bunch of other 380s, and not a 380 fan, but they are light.
My dad has it's a 380 Cheetah, 84 Cheetah. So is it 13 plus 1 rounds? I don't know. It's really nice. It's pretty much the scale down version of the what was it? The M9, the 92. So it's a really nice handgun. I really like it, but it's kind of heavy because it is a all metal body gun. So and they shoot straight is dead on. I was like gonging what is it? We were planking and there was like a whatchamacallit, a 5 gallon propane tank out at like I would say like 60 yards or so, and I was hitting that. It's fun gun, but it's hard. I can't find ammo for it. I can't find freaking regular ball ammo. I can find all the defensive loads, but not regular, just target rounds. Besides going online.
That's because the cheap ammo goes quick.
Yeah, yeah. Well, even then, it's still expensive. I haven't bought ammo in a while, but isn't it like almost what is it? Almost $20 for 50 rounds, right?
Ah, damn near.
Yeah, it's like I haven't checked, I haven't seen it lately, but yeah, Talon, I kind of want to wait for a single stack 9. But again, if I was to get the 380 and I don't like it, I think I'm gonna give it to my sister, my older sister. She needs a gun.
Well, how long did the 42 come out after
So
SHOT Show?
it
SHOT
came.
Show's February, so when did
I think it didn't come out right before SHOT Show.
I don't think it came out right before. I think they were keeping it a secret until after SHOT Show.
I think it came out. Really, I thought it came out in like January, like right before SHOT Show. Let me check. Clock 42 release date.
You know, it's probably my computer, but you all sound like you're in like a pipe to me. So if I miss something, I apologize.
No worries. I guess it came out in February, so it came out after SHOT Show.
Right. So then you got what? You got five more months to wait on the. It's probably going to be the 43 then.
The single stack 9.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
So everybody's hinting around that's coming out. So.
I bet. I hope, or maybe they did make a rifle facility down in Smyrna, Georgia. Maybe we might come out with the Glock rifle.
Yeah.
Bum,
They're going
bum,
to come out
bum.
with that. Everybody's wanting it.
Oh man.
If it comes out, I'll have one.
Same here.
Do you all think they'll come up with a Glock 9mm single stack next year?
I guess they're gonna have to, man.
Yeah, it's going to come out February.
The people are asking for it.
I got a place for it in my safe. Bring it on.
Bring it on. Either that or a Glock. I would love. I don't know how they would make a Glock rifle. What do you think? What they would do?
I'd buy one, but I don't know if I really don't need it.
Yeah,
It'll be just because it's a Glock.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was watching that Yankee, one of his vids, and it almost makes me want to buy one of those new Berettas, 9mm.
Oh, the PX4 Storm. That one.
Which one is it, bud?
The PX4 Storm.
Yeah, I picked one up. I don't like it too much, but the way he talks about it makes me want to buy one.
Oh, it's a nice gun.
Nice. Good.
Hey, Clark.
Hey.
And I have the 92 FS iNock compact. I like it, but I don't know if I want to get another Beretta or not.
Oh man, I don't know. I stick with Glocks. I rock out my Glock out.
As I'm a quote Stone guy, get a Glock.
And don't quote Stone Guy that quote.
Oh, is that Moon? Nope, that's you.
Glock 17.
I wouldn't throw one of those CZs away either. That thing's sweet.
If Glock's, excuse me, his answer to everything's Glock 19. So
It's an all-around gun. I don't know what else.
It's big enough to fight with and small enough to carry. That's because it's the size of every other full-size gun on the market.
Yep.
best
Again,
gun to hunt an elephant with.
All that statement means is either concealed carry guns are big enough to fight with, or the Glock 19 is the size of every other full-size gun on the market. So it's like, really, you're making one statement about whatever size gun you have.
It's
Like,
technically I think in my state, you could legally hunt with it. It's over the larger than a 30 caliber, and it has a barrel longer than 4 inches.
yeah.
So if you want to hunt with it, you can legally hunt with it.
My only thing about the Glock 19 is the Glock 19 is like a 1/4 inch shorter barrel and like
A quarter.
a sixth of an inch shorter grip frame.
I don't think it's
I've
6
carried-
inch. I think it's a lot more. I think it's like half an inch. I think it's half an inch
No.
both ways.
It's not even an half.
Oh yeah, let me go get my gun.
Wait, hold on. Barrel length or grip frame? Because when you're talking about concealed carry, grip frame means so much more than barrel length.
Yep.
Grip frame.
Grip frame.
I'm talking about
frame.
grip. Yeah.
Grip
So.
frame is literally the width of the base pad motor on the 17.
Oh, you're talking about the width. I'm talking about the actual like.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean width. I meant length. It's
So
like,
like if you look at my beautiful face, here's the Glock 17.
Ew.
So if
gross.
you look at the Glock 17 mag.
It's not about the Glock. It's about you for a change.
Well,
I'm like,
versus
wow.
the Glock 15 mag.
Hey,
Glock
who
15
let
mag.
Han in here?
Whoa. Is the Glock
Get him,
15 made out
Keyson.
of ceramic?
Was that?
Is the Glock 15 made out of ceramic?
No.
You said it was a Glock 15
I meant
mag. I'm like,
Glock
I'm
15
sorry.
rounder. I meant 15 rounder. But if you look at it, that's at least half an inch. That makes all the difference.
That,
All I hear when I come in this chat is look at it and lose
No,
like half an inch.
that's not all the difference. If
No.
you ever carry an actually subcompact gun, and that's not a 26, because that's just a compact. If you actually carry a real subcompact gun, or even a real compact gun, the difference between a 19 and a 17 is going to no longer be worlds apart.
Freaking the Exodus came out, or everyone just like came out of the woodworks and joined our chat.
All over
yeah,
you.
that's because we
It was like one big surge.
Yeah, because we were all on the other chatting off air, and there was like
Oh, yeah.
4 or 5 of
we
us.
were all on Edge's chat, and all of a sudden,
Edges is Quark's chat.
Chat.
Man,
Don't offend
Where was
Corey.
it?
I understand you can get,
Just 'cause Edge was
Mexican
talking
and
about
Edge
I
is
like the
personality.
19.
a damn white guy.
I carried outside the waistband for a good like 6 months, and then I got it inside the waistband holster, and that like makes the total difference. And like I'm like, oh, I don't need to go down. I need smaller.
I got a question for Hassan.
Yes. I like your wallet, Edge. You didn't mention your wallet in your
I
video.
did. I go. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't bring it up on the.
I like that design. That's pretty. I don't have that much money like you because your wallet's like jam full, but I
That's
like the design.
Okay,
it's just a bunch of ones.
My question I want to ask you,
It's just a
Hassan.
bunch of ones.
Hassan,
I'm
what
not-
was it? No. Let me ask Hassan some question. What was it like to be Paul Walker?
What do you
I
mean,
carry
Paul
a
Walker?
Glock 23 and 57 SIG converted. I love it.
I
Remember
was going
in,
to say this to
Fast and
Keyshawn.
Furious?
Edges
No,
wall
you
doesn't
have
fill
it
with
wrong.
cash.
I'm Han
It's
off
not.
of Tokyo Drift.
It's not filled with cash. It's filled with all those little things for like one free guitar lesson.
One of those, where you walk down the
He's
mall.
got so many
in the
free
mall,
oil changes.
in the mall, they give you out those free like business cards, like come check out my electronic shop or come check out my barber shop.
AMX Gold, baby.
Hey, who said that they carry a 40 converted 357 SIG?
That is Walt.
Yeah, I do.
Yankee used to.
Well, do you
Nothing wrong with it.
do you ever worry about having to use it and then somebody saying he converted his gun from a reasonable caliber into a super deadly caliber?
I don't know. I don't know.
I wouldn't deal with that. I would just buy a 357 and buy a 40 caliber barrel.
Well, then if you get a 40,
So if nothing else, I'd be like, hey, this is just what it came with. I just
Yeah, but
bought
then-
the gun because it said
but then-
self-defense.
but then for him, he bought it so he could shoot 40, 350 sig, 357 sig, and 9mm. So, like,
340
just-
But you don't shoot 357 SIG as your target practice, but then carry the 40. You'd
Yeah.
carry the 357, and then you
No,
target
that,
practice the 40.
you-
Okay, well, we'll put it this way: if you stab somebody that comes in your house and all you got are knives, be it a kitchen knife, a chef knife, or a butter knife.
why would you stab him with a
Guys, guys.
But you can't buy a butter knife and then say, I don't like this blade, cut it off, and then like
No,
weld
it's so
on a
easy
kitchen
to
knife
say
and
that
then carry that in
I bought a
public.
gun that was able to shoot these 3 because I wanted to shoot whatever was available, and I just so happened to have this ammunition in my gun for that day because that's what I had.
I don't know. I'd rather.
But you
I'd rather
haven't
have.
answered
I'd
my
rather.
question. You
It would
haven't
be like
answered my
carrying a
question.
governor or something, like a Smith &
I'd
Wesson.
rather run into the option. I'd rather shoot the guy.
You've never answered my question. Are you worried about that?
I'm not worried. I wouldn't be worried about it.
I didn't ask you. I was asking Walt.
I'm not worried at
Are you
all.
Walt?
I've
Okay,
shot
that's good.
hundreds of rounds through it. It shoots fine.
I meant from a legal, not a reliability
How
standpoint.
rude! You're talking to a minority. You need to be nice. Jesus Christ.
Dude, I don't give a shit.
You know, guys. If it comes down to it, I'm not worried about it at all. If I have to get to that point, if I'm worried about what's going to happen later, screw it. I've only had to pull a gun 3 times when I worked for the Cleveland Police Impound, and I'm not really worried about it too much. If you got to pull a gun and you got to use it, worry about it later.
Dude, that's the right answer. It really is. That's like, I'm not worried about it. I was just trying to give you the argument that some people will give you. I agree with you. Fucking buy what you want, modify it how you want, as long as it's not full auto, fucking carry that shit.
Yep.
Oh shit!
America.
As long as your bullets don't say, I'm gonna kill a motherfucker today, you'll probably be fine.
Or
Hell,
like
even
on
if
a
they say
black.
that, you might still be fine.
Well, like have you, I don't
Punishers,
know,
the Punisher skulls are no go.
have you
Punisher
seen those back
skulls are
plates?
protected as free speech, believe it or not. I think Yankee actually did something about that.
I want to give Kiss on the floor for a minute 'cause he's trying to say something. You guys know.
So, but no, have you guys seen those back plates are like flash for the camera or like smile or
Oh
something?
yeah,
else? So, like, those ones, I
flag.
think those ones are ridiculous. Like I don't know who would want to put that on their pistol. Like
You put it on
for the flash?
competition
I think it's
pistol.
Dude,
not
well, dude,
even-
I will tell you, I have a holster from this one company, local. Great freaking holster. I have a video on an Animal Tactical, and on the holster it says, just because some people need to be shot.
Oh my gosh.
That's what it says on the holster.
I don't think I would want to keep that as a concealed carry like holster.
Well,
or something.
Hopefully that never get turned in. 'Cause usually they just
Let's
take your
look at
gun
it from
only.
the devil's
So.
advocate point of view. If somebody is threatening you with your life or the life of a loved one, they need to be shot. Your holster's right.
Yeah, but then would they classify that as like premeditation or like intent? Like, come on.
You hit it right on the pocket.
Hey, if your intent is I intend to protect myself from assholes who need to be shot, then yes, but it's still justified.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
feel
so
like
stupid.
a half-decent lawyer could argue that one out.
But you're talking
Yeah.
about there's
I
lawyers
still wouldn't carry
in
that.
our current society. Lawyers will try to get away with everything. I mean, you're talking
Yeah.
about a company that manufactures a shoe, and then you just happen to slip on a sidewalk, then they're gonna try to get the sidewalk manufacturer, everyone involved, anyone who had their hands on it.
Well, if you look at so like I don't know, like how like they have the zombie ones like these ones right here. Would you, as a legality standpoint, I'd be like, oh, he's this person, G Lee has a Glock that has one of these zombie hunters. He's dehumanizing people. Like he treats them as objects.
I definitely think that there could be someone who tries to bring that up in court, but I mean, I think most people would take that argument and just be like, that's ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
I think in today's jury, like 3 or 4 years ago, that may have been a problem, but with today's society, how many people have watched The Walking Dead at some point?
Yeah.
You could honestly say, look, I just think it's funny. It's a popular thing. I bought it about a year or so ago. It just happened to be on the gun that I had on me that day.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Hey, Keeson.
He
Keeson just said they look like damn zombies and you shot them.
That might actually get you in more trouble.
I think
So,
he was
like,
on, I think he was on bath salts, sir.
Well, no, like so, like
He
how
smelled like bath salts. I couldn't
Like
take that
bath
risk.
salt. I was profiling by smell, by scent.
So how like the guy bit the guy's face or whatever. back in Florida, like
Yeah, just
whatever
buy
year and a
it.
half
You
ago.
like eat it.
He was eating it. So
Yeah.
like we were talking about that, and then my uncle's like, if I was an officer, I would shoot him like twice in the head just to make sure. I'm like, oh no, like would you like? Come on now, like
I mean, you have like a bottle of
you could
salsa on
like
your
have
holster.
legality issues, and like the guy was all like excessive force or something.
That's a pretty cool holster, Edge, though. It looks pretty nice.
Which one?
Yeah, I got that one from 1911. Like if you look at that little moniker on the holster,
Yeah, I see it.
Wait, hang on. What's the little gap for behind the trigger guard? Like, what is that little?
I mean, there's
That's
like
so
a
you can get your
1911.
finger around the thing.
Yeah, so you could get your grip over it.
It's just weird because it looks like there's a little like indent. It's not even like all the way.
Helps you get your bird finger and your ring finger underneath the gun as it's coming out, probably.
I guess.
I assume that's what it'd be for. Hey, Glock
There's a K-round. The K-round holsters, they have a hook on it so it catches onto like your like pocket, you know.
What kind of barrel is that in that Glock? That logo doesn't look familiar. Not Lone Wolf.
I think it's
KKM. Maybe?
I think it's like it looks like the little bullet guy from like Mario. What's his name?
Oh yeah, that could be it.
It looks like the bullet guy off of Mario, where they shoot the big old. What's his name?
Oh, it does. Yeah, you're right. I see the
I
little
think it's
eye.
custom engraving.
Maybe it is. What are they called?
yeah,
Mavericks,
still
right?
Glock.
Called Mavericks, right? Or something like that.
I don't know. Bullet Bill.
Yeah, bullet bill.
That's cool. I think that's a cool logo.
Ugh.
This guy right here.
Yeah. Looks awesome. Yeah, that's definitely custom.
Because it has the guy's serial number. Because there's no like Lone Wolf and Stormlight. They don't put serialized parts on their barrels for add-on barrels. So I think it's like a custom engraving.
Where to get a stainless barrel that didn't have that has a serial number like that? Like who else?
He probably polished it.
Lone Wolf, maybe.
No, because if you look at it, it looks like he has the titanium nitride finish on his slide. So he probably got that titanium nitride dipped barrel into it too.
Oh, yes.
Definitely on that barrel.
Dude, my gamer like senses popped. I saw that piece and I already knew who it was.
I'm kind of disappointed I didn't
My
see
gaming.
it before you pointed it out.
But if you look at it, that is that's a Glock Gen 4 and it has a custom stippling scales.
I didn't know you were geek. I'm sorry.
Gaming? Yeah.
Oh, gaming.
I am a gamer.
Oh.
He got a slide cut for the RMR too, which I don't know if I'd really do. Well, he kept his rear sight, but I don't know if I'd want to do that.
That rear sight's really low too. I don't know, like.
Dude, that rear sight is not
dove
for that RMR.
Yeah.
You can get dovetail mounts that are like just a hair higher that would totally cut out the slide.
I don't even think he has a front sight post. If you look at his whatever, it doesn't have like a cutout.
I shot my buddy's Glock 17 with an RMR in it. Man, it's weird, man, because it's so easy, right? You point it and shoot it, and but it takes a while for you to figure it out. That even though it's right in front of you, like the dot's right in front of you, you're going back to your instincts of relying on the sights, and it just fucks with you initially, and then you have to learn to shoot like that.
Is it easier or harder to be accurate?
That's what is harder. It takes a longer time for your sight picture and your target acquisition.
Do you think it's harder to acquire targets with it?
It takes a longer time.
No, it's harder.
Because like if you were to pull up your gun,
it takes a while to get used to not looking at your eyes.
So if you were to pull up a gun, you could focus on your front sight, right? So you could have a faster acquisition of your target. Daniel was telling me about this when we were driving up to our shoot, because he said that he shot a Glock 17 with the RMR and he didn't like it, and the guy didn't like it either. The guy had it.
It's like anything else. When the first time I shot with the red dot, it was different.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's with that system. It was like because my buddy Murphy, he's shooting, he's nailing it, and then I was like, how hard is? I feel like a retard. How hard can it fucking be? It's a red dot. You just point the red dot, but your instincts kick in, all your skills kick in that you've acquired already, and you're trying to freaking manipulate the damn irons in front of it at the same time, and it just messes with you, and it just takes some time to understand it and to figure it out.
Hey Ed, check your messages on gun channels. G-Webs needs you.
That's so weird. I've never shot anything with red dot or anything other than iron sights. I guess I've shot like a rifle with like good optics on it, but like I've never shot anything with red dots. I just assumed that the target acquisition would be so much faster.
As long as you know, once you get the muscle memory of what angle to hold the gun and where to keep your head, it's a whole lot faster.
Is it blurry from certain angles or what?
Well, no. Some points.
I guess it depends on what kind of red dot you got, but mine's great.
Some points have like instant like, what's it called? I forget. What's that? Where like like the EOTech?
Parallax.
You can have it like you can have your head like way over it. Someone has feedback.
Oh, sorry.
So like instantly where that red dot's at is where you're gonna shoot at. Your point of aim is your point of impact. So like even though like you had it like at the hip, you can still see like the red dot or something like that, and you'll see exactly that's where exactly it will hit. So there's no like what is it? I guess parallax.
Right.
On it.
It's like I got a red dot on my 2245, and it is sweet. It's like an open that gun could be like an open 22 steel gun, and that's what I want to do that with it if I could get the 22 ammo for it.
What was that?
My 2245 I got. It's set up to shoot like steel challenge, 22 steel challenge, and open class. Like it's got a red dot, full quartz and internals, compensator, everything. It's ready to rock.
That's awesome.
I mean, you can dump rounds out of it. It's so much fun. Like, God, I wish 22 ammo was easy to get right now because I would burn through it.
What are you talking about? Is it really hard to find where you are?
It's hard to find it to make it worth my.
Are you?
It's hard to find it at all where I'm at.
No, I went to the gun store today and they probably had about 4 or 5 different brands, all 50-round packs, and there was probably about 60 or 70 of each kind of brand. So they had plenty, but it was like $6 a box.
The last time I was in Dallas, Texas, I walked into the Cabela's there. I guess it was Fort Worth, but I walked into the Cabela's and they had just racks and racks and racks of 22, all the brands, like 500-round packs, everything was normal prices.
Oh my God, I'd buy all that, like as much as I can afford. Dude, for real, I can't find any of the bulk packs here. Like, that's the only thing. You can't find bulk packs. When you do, they're still like all these private businesses. They were idiots and they paid way overpaid for them. And they're trying to get their money back, and they're not going to do it. They're trying to sell them for 70, 80 bucks a piece, and luckily no one's buying them. I walked into a store the other day. They had a Gila 500 pack, 22, everywhere, cases of it. I was like, wow, that's the first time I've seen anything like this in a while. They wanted $100 for one kind and 80 for the other kind.
Yeah.
I was
That's
like, no
crazy.
way.
We're coming up on like almost 2 years after that Sandy Hook.
Everything else is pretty much normal. A lot of it, I think, too, is partially because of the influx of new shooters, you know.
That's true.
So, because it really spurred a lot of people to start shooting, which is kind of good in a way. We just had to stop being so selfish now, I guess.
I bought a couple thousand rounds last time I was in Dallas, but I'm in a small town, and this town hasn't seen 22 since like in a year at least.
And you bought all of it.
You could always find it here after like a few months after the Connect and everything. You could find it. It's still expensive, but it's still expensive now, which is what pisses me off. So I just refuse to buy it because I can reload 9mm cheaper anyway. So I'll go buy and pick up a couple 50-round packs if I need to, because I can find that all day, 50-round packs. So if I need it to go squirrel hunting or just try out a gun, set something in, sure. But I can't go pick up 500 rounds to go target shoot anymore.
Right.
So I remember, was it like I would say 6 months ago or so? Me and my buddies were hanging out and we went somewhere, and I like stopped by the Walmart. And the only time I've seen this Walmart have like the bolt pack like Federal like Champion ones, the 550s. And I'm like, dude, come over here, because they still have the rule where you can only buy 3 boxes of 22 ammo at one time, at one purchase, for one day, whatever. And I told them like, hey, dude, come over here right now. I need for you to come, whatever. And they're like, oh, we're too tired. We're not gonna go there. I'm like, are you serious? Like, and so
you should have been like, I'll pay you $20 if you come over here.
Well, they were already like 5 miles down the road. You know what I mean? They're already. This is whatever, and I'm like, are you serious? So I bought the max amount, which was like what?
3
Was it
boxes,
16,
Like $10.
1650?
$60 worth.
1650. It was like $73 worth for 1600 rounds.
God, that's awesome.
So I'm like, dude, come on! They have like 8 more. They have 8 more boxes. I need all of these.
I remember the one thing I haven't seen in
And
forever
like, it's not that I'm just buying it. It's like just to stockpile and like sell it because I do go through a lot of 22 because I have a 22 AR, that's 1522, and that thing like eats up freaking rimfire like no other. We shot like 500 rounds during 4th of July.
How are the magazines to load for that? Are they easier or harder than like a Ruger mag?
They're easier. I haven't had any experience with Ruger mags, but they're pretty easy. It's just that it's for like little kids. Like if I was like a 7-year-old, it'd be hard to manipulate because you gotta grab the little like was it? There's like I guess these pins on like the follower, so you could grab and hold down.
What kind of 22 AR do you have, Keyshawn?
The 1522.
Okay, yeah, you're the same one I do. You're the same one I do then.
Yeah, so I have that one. I bought it twice. I bought this one, and then I bought it before Sandy Hook, and I sold it for a premium during Sandy Hook. The only reason I sold the other one was it didn't have a threaded barrel, and this one I got for a threaded barrel for
Yeah,
360.
Don't get the one without threaded barrel. It's retarded.
I saw it like this was happening during Sandy Hook, and I saw it.
I've gotten to shoot a suppressor on mine before, and it's so much fun.
I think I want to get the Surefire whatever.
I think I shot a Tactical Innovations, one of mine. It was sweet.
I was thinking about getting like just a 100-pound like cheaper one, like the $200 one, but now that I saw the Surefire,
those work pretty good too, though. You'd be surprised. It doesn't take much.
Yeah, well, it's cheaper too, and it's like whatever, like they have a great customer service. But I want to get this one now since I saw it.
Hey, so can you use the same type of suppressor on like a 22 rimfire as like a 223?
No.
If it's designed for 223,
if you put a 22 rimfire suppressor on a 223, you will blow it up. If you put a 223 suppressor on a 22 rimfire, it'll be super quiet.
So it'll work just as good as if you get a 223 suppressor, it'll work just as good on 223 as it would on I guess just as good as like a 22 LR suppressor.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You can again, it's like the same principle as a 5.56 round. You can go down, but you can't go up. So if you had 223, you can shoot 22 through it. You can't go vice versa.
The best thing to do if you're going to invest in a high-dollar can like that is to buy a 30 caliber can.
Yeah, you can, or like the thing
is,
is,
a suppressor for 300 Win Mag, and you'll be able to shoot every rifle round there is.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta get.
If you put it on a 9mm, you're going to get baffle strikes and ruin it. But like if you get a 300 Win Mag can, you can move it on to every single rifle you have, as long as it's not bigger than 30 caliber, and you'll be totally fine.
So like you can like the thing is to do is like to just get like a 45 can. So if you get a 45 can, you can shoot 300 blackout through it, and you can shoot 9mm.
I've actually heard that.
So you get a 45 can, so that you get like a silencer co one, which is really good. You can shoot down. You just get different adapters for it.
So you don't lose performance in like shooting something that's lower than what the silencer is like made for, the caliber.
Designed for? No, I don't think so. I think that one's the 22 one I want to get, and then this is the one I'm going to get. The other one, where's it at?
The only reason somebody would get a 22 LR can is because either all they have that's threaded and they will ever have that's threaded is 22 LR, or it's just so cheap that it's worth not pulling it off of your other guns.
And it's probably one of the funnest calibers to shoot suppressed. That like in 45.
No, I said 22 LR can, not 22 LR. Of course the bullet is fun. I'm talking about the can itself.
Yeah.
You could take a 300 Win Mag can, you could put it on your, I don't know, Ruger 1022, and those sons of bitches would come out of there completely silent, as long as you're subsonic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
then again, you might not be able to afford a $1,200 centerfire can, so you might have to go to the.
Well, if you have 12 guns and most of them are threaded and none of them are bigger than 30 caliber, you get a 300 Win Mag can, and you can put it on fucking anything.
Yeah, but
Plus,
then
you only have to wait once for the stupid
yeah, and you only have to pay one. Yeah, you only have to pay for one tax.
You can't suppress more than one rifle at a time, and if you suppress your 22 LR a whole bunch, and then you suppress the rest of them about as much as you do your 22 LR, then you might look into getting a 22 LR can in addition to your big 30 caliber can.
Cans for all guns. That's a new rule.
I'm going to say if you get a can that's rated for 4570, you could probably put that on every single firearm you will ever own.
I don't know if there are cans rated for 4570, like
Yeah.
specifically that
There
cartridge.
need to be. There should
I mean,
be.
I'm sure there's cans that will accept that bullet diameter will work, but I don't know how well they'll suppress it.
Yeah, I
The
think
same way they suppress 50 BMG. I know that
Yeah.
somebody
with
does
something,
it.
with
I've
something
just
2 inches
never-
around and 16 inches long, freaking daggum. It's like a freaking Pringles can on the end of your gun.
It's like hanging a Barrett off the end of your Barrett.
Exactly, yeah, but they work.
they do have the cans because they have it for the M107.
You still wear it
Remember-
here.
Yes, remember when it came out, like the new version of it came out like 2 years ago during SHOT Show.
There's been a lot of people who made their own cans for their 50 BMGs and did pretty good jobs of it. Seen some on YouTube before. No, I saw one that was really nice. Like he got down to where it sounded like a regular like 223. Like it was nice for
A
something that
regular
big.
223 will still hurt your ears, though. That's the
Oh yeah,
problem.
definitely. It made it where it wasn't like hearing damage with one shot, where like may give you migraines, you know. But he was still wearing hearing protection, I think.
One shot at 223 will still damage your hearing. Maybe just an imperceptible amount, but each shot does hurt your hearing.
Oh yeah, but you know what I mean. Like 50 BMG is like one of the things like where you shoot it one time, it could literally screw you up real bad just from one shot.
So you look at right here, Barrett makes his own sound suppressor for
Yeah.
the M107.
But it's expensive as crap too.
I think the gun itself is like $1,100, and if you want the can, it's extra. Was it $3,000 or something like that?
Oh, that's not too bad.
$2,000 is like 13 something.
God, it's
But
nice.
it actually
Have
goes.
more money hanging off the end of your barrel than in the rest of the gun combined.
Yeah. So then don't forget you don't get no cheap scope for this. So again, you probably
No,
get
dude, it's actually only 2,900. That's a deal.
no for the can itself.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, for
Yeah.
the can itself, 2,900.
Yeah, for 50 BMG can, I thought it'd be more than that, but
Yeah. So and then again, it goes over the actual barrel though too. So it fits over the barrel. It's designed for it to go on top of the. So it'll go flush or whatever, but it's designed for it to go over the barrel.
There are two options: is you could have a 20-inch barrel or a 29-inch barrel.
holy crap, that's a lot of barrel.
It's like
The bigger the better.
I think
You
it's
got a
like
29-inch barrel 50
Dang.
BMG. Would you
That-
have to mount that to a vehicle, or would you be able to put would you be able
I'll
to keep
shoulder
the
fire it.
carry handle on it and then just tell people you carry it around? 'Cause I don't think you'd actually.
I attach it to my my chopper,
Just get a-
my helicopter.
Just get a 3-man team, 2 guys to carry the Barrett and ammo, and then get a 3rd guy just carry heck of a lot more ammo.
Just to get your what's it called?
It's like a 240 Bravo.
Your own gun caddy.
On a scale of 1 to literally all of them, how many wild hogs could you kill with a helicopter-mounted 50 BMG?
Do you want meat left on the bones?
I didn't say harvest. I said
Um, were you supplying the ammunition?
It's only
Well, no, you got a helicopter-mounted BMG. How much?
Come on, Darren. It's only
worrying about
$3. It's only $3 a round, right?
Dude, Jason, I can't believe that Rider
$3.
That
Oh
Rider,
yeah, that's right. You live in America where ammunition is cheap.
that Rider 22 suppressor only
you
weighs
can
3.
buy 50 BMG in
Three.
Walmart. It's expensive as shit, but it's there.
Are you serious?
No, you
I've
can't.
never seen that.
At my Walmart, you can. Shit, at both of them, you can.
No, I lied. I lied. It's
Jacob,
not. It's not.
listen, I
50.
think you should.
Because
You guys don't
50
believe me? I'll
BMG.
make a video.
No, no, no.
I'll put it on.
my local.
Yes,
my
make a
local,
video. I think that'd be actually a popular video because a lot of people don't believe that. And
50 BMG up here runs for about $11 a round.
Yeah,
What?
right here.
Oh my God.
We have the American Eagle 650 grain BMGs, and it's for like $33.99 for a box of 20. So it's $1.50 a round, I guess, right?
Yeah,
No,
no.
you did not. No. You did
No.
not see 50 BMG for $1.50 a round. You
Usually
did your
what?
mouth wrong.
usually
That
it's
was
about $3.50.
5 rounds, not 20. It was probably closer to $8 a round.
50
For 20 of them,
BMG.
for 20 of them, for
Okay,
It
let's.
was not. It couldn't have been 20. It couldn't have been 20 rounds.
it
There's
is
no
20.
way.
It's 20 rounds.
Stop arguing. It doesn't matter. Usually when you
Or
buy
10 rounds. Excuse me,
Hey,
it might be
ballistic,
10 rounds.
it does matter. And we
10
will
rounds
keep arguing.
for 10 rounds for
Up here,
$33.99.
you're looking at about $50 for a case of 5.
Yeah, that's normal prices that I've seen. Now, granted, they
I've
were
seen
quantities,
them
they were
for
probably
cheaper.
precision rounds, but even like the American Eagle I've seen is still so much higher than
Really?
$1.50.
The
That's
black
like
box?
$3
I'm
or
talking
$4
about the black box, the American Eagle Tactical Black Box.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's-
at Walmart. Those weren't a
No,
dollar.
it's not Walmart. It's at Sportsman Warehouse. I think it's $33.99 for. It might be a box of 10. But I thought it
Okay,
was
for a
box of
box
20.
of 10, that makes more sense.
So
I would
it's
I would
what,
believe
$4,
it's
right? $4? Or no, $3.40 for a round, I guess. Because I was looking at it and I'm like, why? And then I go to the gun shop and like the dummy rounds are like $5.99. I'm like, why are the dummy rounds more than actual live ammunition? Like, you know what I mean?
because everybody's going to
Right.
buy a dummy round, and they're going to think twice before they buy real ammo.
Well, like they have like they also have the novelty barrel openers, the bottle openers, and the novelty like ink
You
pens.
can put a big ass piece of plastic in a gun and think, man, that's going to be fucking cool as shit. Then
No,
you,
it's actually.
then you hold that box of 5 in your hand, and it's this fucking big, and you're like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, guys.
Alright, so listen,
What do you
anyways,
think?
as I was
You
saying
kinda
before, about 50 BMG, usually when you buy it by the belt, like you can get it for $3.50, $4 a piece, which is pretty decent price.
Yeah,
You buy it by the belt and you buy a bunch of it.
I think it is 10 rounds now that I look at it or think about
Like
it.
the hunting kind or whatever, the special kind, yeah, that's
There is no hunting 50 BMG.
You know what I mean?
think
Like
that's
not hunting,
Everything,
but
everything's hunting for that good.
high performance. You know what I mean? Like the crap they sell about 20 rounds in a box. But when I went to, there's an armory.
The only 50 caliber round I could think of that you can hunt with is probably the
Oh yeah.
50
50
Beowulf.
There you go. Beowulf.
So yeah.
And you're still looking at $5 to $6 a round.
So the tracers right here, the tracers are $29.99 for a box of 10.
But I'm in Canada. We're not allowed tracers.
Dude, what are you still doing there?
Cheaper taxes and
hey.
higher wage.
You can't say that you have better medical care because we got that fucking Canada system going on here now, and it's fucking awful.
Obamacare.
How much? Okay, how much do you pay a month?
I actually don't want to get into that because I'm a college student, so I don't really know.
I pay
don't wanna know.
0.
I pay nothing.
Hey, I don't pay anything either. I just don't know if somebody else is paying something that I'm on or not. I don't want to get into that. Thank you very much.
But no, let me rephrase that.
I want to sit behind my keyboard and say that America's better and blatantly refuse logical
America!
So, fuck you.
I pay 0 because of the oil revenue that Alberta produces.
Hey, I pay 0 because we keep printing more dollars.
When I lived in British Columbia, I was paying $56 a month for my Medicare.
Fuck that.
Oh, right here, 50 BMG right here, the 660 rounds. 664 was at $27.99.
You sounded so weird. You said America, you're like it just says
America.
You said like a Yankee.
We can shoot fucking tracers in our guns. Yeah, America.
We don't need
Yeah, that's
rivets.
better.
We don't
That's
need
better.
we don't need no rivets in our magazines. More than 5 rounds.
You just sound so white when you say it.
America.
That song was sung by white people, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, but you know what?
Compliment Khalid.
But you know what?
Like square. I mean, he sounds square.
Yeah, fucking.
I'd
nice
rather
sounding
have. I don't know. It's a catch-22.
freedom for health care. I really actually
Yeah.
don't understand your. I don't understand it.
Can you imagine bringing that gun to like the gun range, Julie, and be like, I need sighted my 50 cal.
I need a sighted my 50 cal. What is the biggest fucking piece of dirt I could shoot at in the next 50 miles? 'Cause I'm gonna need it.
Okay, so a BMG bolt action single round. Yeah, a single round BMG.
Yeah.
Is about 52 to 5,300.
What do you mean?
$52.
Pounds
Canadian. Canadian money.
For me to buy a BMG bolt action single round rifle, it's about $52 to $5,300 Canadian.
Yeah, but that's like only 2,000 American, right?
Which is probably $200 American.
Yeah, 200. That's. I like your conversions. I'm gonna give you a $10 bill. If I can't buy a house with that $10 bill in Canada, I'm gonna be pissed. By your conversions.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. My mom just came in here. She's like so pissed off. She's like, it's time to go to bed. And I'm like, okay. So
time for you to move out.
I'm keeping her up. I'm keeping her up by talking in the chat.
Tonight's a school night for you, isn't it?
No, tomorrow's Sunday.
Saturday night.
Couldn't scrub the corners on my feet, son, before you go to bed.
You're nasty.
My bunions need some rubbing.
Oh, nasty. But I'm gonna head out and I'll
How much you like it?
Shut up.
You should have just said, "Oh, I need to go to bed." I don't even leave the other part in it.
My mom told me to go to bed.
You can hear her screaming. You hear her screaming in the background.
Up and those that's for tomorrow's stew.
Huh?
Put the corns in a cup and that's for tomorrow's stew.
I didn't know what you said.
I don't even know.
No, it's just because my voice carries and it keeps her awake, and she gets pissed when she doesn't sleep. So I can sit up all night and not bother her and everything, but if I'm talking like this and laughing, it's disruptive.
Aren't you in a basement?
No, I'm upstairs now. I'm not
why don't you go down to your damn basement and have fun down there while she can't fucking hear you?
Because I'm too tired to go down there.
I figured that shit out when I was 12.
While there still was dial-up, eh?
Fucking dial-up. I just had like a little TV antenna hookup down there, and I'd watch old movies until like 1 o'clock when I was 12. It was fun.
Oh, you were watching the scrambled channels, I bet you.
HBO.
Dude, we didn't have cable.
We
didn't have cable. We had like 4 channels, and I would watch the channel that had movies on at 1 a.m. till like 1 a.m. It was fun as fuck. No, if I had HBO, I'd be watching that shit, but we didn't have that at the time.
So are you in your mom's bedroom on her computer?
He's sitting on their bed.
They have one of those. Community computers.
I was just responding to G-Webs in the external outfit.
Paul, keep down. I'm trying to do a video chat.
Huh?
I said, Paul, keep it down. I'm trying to do a video chat.
Paul, try to chat. Leave it alone.
Oh God, no. I actually do wish, if our basement was finished, I would stay down there because it stays nice and cool, and I'm worried about it being hot as crap down there. But it's all concrete and no facilities down there really. No running water, like nothing's hooked up.
I'll totally just man cave it out. All you need is a mini fridge and a microwave. You'll be set.
Are you still in school?
Yeah, I'm in a sophomore in college.
Okay.
You can hear his mom.
College? Oh my God, an educated man.
That's what they like. That's what they tell me. No basements in South Florida, Talon says. I guess because of the water table or something. I don't know.
It's because of the snakes. Pythons will slide through that shit and eat everybody.
Slide and eat. And you've never seen the movie Anaconda, duh.
What, do you think the anacondas fucking crawl up in that shit with their legs? They ain't got no damn legs. They slide up in that shit and they eat. Scary.
Alright, I'm gonna watch this link you put in here and make fun of me real quick, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
I actually think everybody should watch that link, making fun of him. But that's just me.
I remember when this was like relevant back when it first was released. Apparently the guy's like a fake.
Oh yeah, no, it's totally fake. when there's like 8 of them and they're the same guy, and one of them's his grandma, and she's like hardly acting at all. It's unbelievably fake.
Well, like you can see where
he's like hitting him with a pizza paddle. Like,
oh yeah, I saw that
him in
video.
the face. He's like, "Quit at me, jeez."
All right, I'm headed out, guys.
I don't care.
I don't care. This vacuum sucks.
Oh, this is Squirrel Boy.
Stop calling me Squirrel Boy.
Can we start calling Ballistic Expansion Squirrel Boy?
I remember when everyone like started like, photoshopping like Velociraptor like heads onto him and everything, you know.
I don't know.
I like your Darren. I like your cup.
He's like, a standard cup can't hold enough iced fucking tea for me. I have to go for a pitcher.
I gotta get a picture that I stole from the local bar.
Oh yeah. I actually have one of those pitchers. That's what I was thinking of. You can totally tell I stole it from a bar because it says Coors Light on the side.
That's the best kind.
Oh yeah.
I remember back when I was a kid, we went to like one of those like hotels and there was the breakfast, and my sister stole like the bowl from like the breakfast, like the continental breakfast you get, and I'm like, we're gonna get in trouble because it says like Holiday Inn or whatever on like the glass in the bottom. I'm like, oh, we're gonna call it evidence. We're gonna go to jail.
I was camping last night, and I had a bear come into my camp, and I could not get it to leave. Like, I was like shining my flashlight in its face, like screaming at it. It just would not leave at all. It was freaking me the hell out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Black bear?
Yeah, black bear. But it was
polar bear.
It was the scariest thing. I mean, it did not run. Like, it just like stared at me and like was grunting at me. I'm like, all right.
How late at night was it?
I don't know, probably around 9 or 10.
Oh, it was just about where it's starting to get dusk.
Oh no! I mean, it was pitch black. It was pitch black. I was like pretty much asleep, and I just heard a big crack. And I'm like, what the hell was that? And then a few minutes later, the bear.
Was it just you camping, or?
Yeah, it was just me.
Oh man, what did you do like for it to leave? Like,
I had to leave. It wasn't leaving at all. Like, it was just sitting there. It's like, this is mine now. Is basically what it was doing.
Where did you leave like your tent and stuff, or?
I left my tent. Yeah. I backpacked in. I backpacked in, so I just had to hike out.
So did you go back and get your tent yet?
Yeah, I went this morning. It sucked because it poured rain and all my crap got wet.
Oh really? That's fine.
But yeah, it's just. I had no idea why I wasn't leaving. Like, I'd never seen that. Like, I'd run into like lots of black bears, but they always just run away.
So would you ever like try to like scare it with like a shot, like a warning shot or anything? Or?
I had my revolver drawn, but I don't know. The main reason I didn't shoot was just. Well, first of all, it was very hard because I was only getting like glimpses of it because it was really dark and it was in the bushes, And so I could see its eyes when it was looking directly at me, like when the eyes were reflecting. But like if it would turn its head, I wouldn't see exactly where it was. And so, I don't know.
Well, why didn't you shoot straight up in the air?
Mainly because I don't know. I don't know why I didn't really shoot, but
because where I'm working right now, in one it's probably about 140 acre area. We got 2 black bears.
Yep.
And security actually told me about them 2 days ago. So I was like, okay, yeah, no. I'll start being more prepared. So I bought myself a nice little flashlight from Walmart. And actually, no, it's actually a pretty kick-ass fucking flashlight.
Uh-huh.
What flashlight do you have?
Hey?
Yeah. Oh, the one from Walmart. The one.
What was the question?
Oh, what Walmart flashlight did you get?
It was police something.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about though. I've seen it. I like getting. I'm not gonna lie. I get like the cheap $7 mag lights. Those ones are pretty cool.
Well, the type of flashlights that they sell here, I got $25 flashlight. It's good for. It's an LED flashlight, good for 260 meters. It comes with 2 solid beams and 1 strobe beam. And then I also brought my bear banger with me, which my safety department actually threatened to phone the police on me because of it. But I pretty much told them to stick it up their ass, so...
Hey, you're Canadian.
I
You
still-
can't be that mean. Right? I thought that
Oh,
was a law. You can't be mean if you're Canadian.
Oh, no, I'm an asshole. When it comes to safety and my life, I'm a complete asshole.
I'm sure you could have that thought. I just thought you had to tell them something like, hey, why don't you go over there and just calm down. Like you can't actually be rude. Hey, why don't you go put that in your pipe and smoke it? Or like something like kind of generic.
No, it was around 11 o'clock this morning, or yesterday morning here now. I stepped out of my truck, take a piss, and safety noticed my holster with my RG 59 or 56 bear banger revolver and my knife.
What kind of revolver did you have? Do you have whatever? Like what caliber?
No, it's a starter pistol slash bear banger.
So it shoots like flares or something, right?
It shoots pretty much like shoots like blinks, right?
Yeah, it shoots a flare. It shoots like a type of flare.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed.
Sucks.
I am not allowed to carry a pistol on me.
I thought you could carry a pistol in the bush, like out in the woods and
fuck
shit.
no. Oh
Really?
no.
You're telling me that
No.
Bob's been lying to us this entire time. I can't handle it.
Bob has.
I can carry a rifle into the bush, but if my company says I am not allowed to carry a firearm, I am not allowed to carry a firearm.
Man, I don't tell my company to shove that policy up its dick hole.
We're talking about like if you were to like. Never mind. I like how Bob's camper video has like over 200 views. Just him and his like little cruddy camper.
Actually, I haven't seen any of his videos in a while, but yeah, no. In the area that I'm working in at 3 o'clock in the morning, we have 2 to 3 bears living in that area.
Are you talking that you're like a prostitute or something? And
bears are keyword.
Bear, not cougar. Bear.
He didn't mean cougar. He meant bear, like the big, burly, hairy gay man bear.
The gay man.
Something with more hair.
Like if
something with more hair than me.
You can imagine like a Yankee Marshal, but in like a really tight, skimpy leather outfit with like a captain's hat. That kind of bear.
I'm just curious, Darren, what do you do?
I know that's a rough image, but you gotta know, man.
What was that?
What do you do that you're out in bears and stuff all day or all night?
He is a teamster.
I'm a Teamster fuel truck driver. So I fuel up all the dozers and trackhoes throughout the day. The pipeline.
He fills all those hose.
I fill up all them hose. All the 470s, 290s, 350s, all the dirty ones.
So when you like normally go out in the bush, what kind of rifle do you take? Do you take your Vector? That's the gun I would pull out.
When I work, I'm not allowed to bring out anything.
Oh yeah.
If I'm camping, I either have my Vector or my Winchester.
Oh, Winchester Model 70.
My Winchester, what the fuck is it? My lever action, 1894 18 something.
1894.
Yeah, my 1894. Yeah, no, like, as a Canadian citizen, I have no fucking right at all for protection. It's either bear bangers or pepper spray.
That's why your population.
Can you carry a bear banger while you're working or no?
Yep.
Is that considered a firearm or no?
I had about an hour and a half discussion about that with my safety department today. They actually wanted to phone the RCMP on me until I proved to them that it is strictly a bear banger, not a pistol.
That sucks.
So, yeah.
That's just so bad.
I swear we need more firearm awareness in this damn country. Because it's ridiculous. Like, with the amount of bear attacks up here, we should have the right to defend ourselves with some sort of firearm without a company threatening to fire you.
Word.
Because at 3 o'clock in the morning, you got wolves, you got coyotes, you got bears, you got lynx, cougars. Like, the fucking companies are always preaching about goddamn fucking safety, but yet they don't want to fucking follow it. Excuse my language.
They want safety from litigation.
Oh, yeah. But when it comes to an individual protecting themselves for safety, they don't want nothing to do with it.
Right. Hey, Kisan.
What?
What were y'all talking about when I first got in here? About like you were talking about the Glock 26 or something, and
we were talking about getting another Glock.
Oh, okay.
What our other Glock would be.
And you were saying
Get
that
yourself a real firearm, not something plastic.
What?
There you go. Now you sound like Bob. But
a high point. Get a high point. Get a high point.
Yeah, get your high point.
Excuse me. High power.
No. You meant high point. You meant high point.
High power.
Oh, well. Next week I get my new toys, so I'm happy.
Excuse me.
Got my pretty.
I finally got in my 2-year coupon, so I was thinking about getting maybe a Glock 42 or so. I'm not sure.
What did you get today?
Earlier this week I got my Glock coupon, my blue label coupon. So I get a Glock at a discounted price, I guess.
What? So you're gonna get a 380?
I'm not sure yet. I'm on the fence between like the 17L if I could find it, and then 17L just because it's a limited edition, right? And I kind of want to collect all the 17s. And then maybe a 21, 41, or 42. I'm not sure.
So you just want like a something like a pocket gun or something? Is that what it's for?
Maybe. I kind of want to get a gun for my sister too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool, like, if you had a pocket gun or something and, like, a pocket holster that's just, like, always sits by where you put your keys or whatever.
Oh, I was thinking about Sneaky Pete holsters.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Yankee had posted. I kind of want to get one of those.
That'd be cool. But I just want something where I could just, like, pick it up and just shove it in my pocket and walk out the door. If I'm gonna go just across.
Like the Ruger 380, whatever LCP, whatever. That's that kind of style, you know. You're one of those, but I would still want to get like one of those nylon ballistic nylon like cover holsters where you can put it in your pocket.
Right.
So yeah.
Or like those little trigger guard Kydex bits, you know, where you can put them in there.
Yeah. I don't know. Actually, I put a lot of stuff in my pockets anyways normally.
Yeah.
I kind of want to. I would kind of, because I think the Sneaky Pete holster would go be in whatever inconspicuous. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to collect trying to get all the 17s. I know a guy who has a 17 Gen 1, so I'm like.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all. Gotta collect them all.
Well, your
don't
biggest problem is you're going with Glock.
Whatever.
Oh yeah.
Then what mags does your Vector uses? I don't know what they use. What kind of mags do they use?
Well, unfortunately, they use that piece of crap plastic gun called the Glock.
I think it's metal. I think it's metal mags that have polymer coating over it.
What is that? What's that plastic gun? The Glock 21?
It runs with rocks because it rocks.
Yeah, I know. It uses that piece of junk Glock 21 mag.
Oh yeah, I don't know what kind of those mags. I don't know the name of those that great company that you're describing.
I don't know, but it's just interesting how an American company would decide to use a Australian or an Austrian magazine.
I never knew our guns came from down under.
I said Austrian.
Correction, you meant correction.
I've had a lot of this.
Was that iced tea? Was that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know them old Canadians, they just liquored up on that old iced tea.
Oh yeah, that's
tea
iced tea,
really
right?
gets to them.
Yeah, because we stay real warm on iced tea when it's winter.
When you guys drink whiskey, do you guys call it Canadian whiskey or is it just whiskey?
Canadian whiskey
mainly
is
rye.
Canadian whiskey. No. Hold on. Canadian whiskey is actually a type of whiskey. It's a specific blend of grains, just like every other whiskey.
Yeah, like you got your Canadian whiskey is Canadian whiskey, but us Canucks we call it rye.
Right.
Now, rye whiskey and Canadian whiskey are different. Rye whiskey has to have rye in it. Canadian whiskey is not 51% corn, at least by grain volume.
When I go to the bar and I ask for a rye and ginger, they give me a rye and ginger.
And I bet it's not Crown Royal, is it?
Damn, dude.
What the fuck is? Holy shit.
Who lives in the 1930s?
Okay. Anyway, moving on. If you order if I order a Canadian whiskey and ginger, just for fuck's sake, I don't get rye whiskey. If I order a rye whiskey, I don't get Canadian whiskey. Now that may be because they don't have a bunch of rye where I'm around, and that's a shame. But I can't imagine going somewhere and ordering specifically a Canadian whiskey and getting a rye. But if I order a rye, I'll get a rye. If they have it.
Like, Crown Royal, is that a premium drink down there?
It is.
Where I'm at, a lot of people drink Crown and they like to feel fancy, but I think it fucking sucks because it bites like son of a bitch.
Okay, now Crown Royal is a rye.
I drink that stuff like it's
Is
water.
it really?
Yeah, that's a rye. When I order rye ginger, that is our bottom shelf whiskey.
You get the peasant.
Dude, I believe you. The way it fucking tastes, I would believe that that's bottom shelf. Shit.
It's top shelf there.
It's top
Like,
shelf.
that's our bottom shelf whiskey, is Canadian whiskey.
That's fucking hilarious.
Do you get Canadian Mist?
Okay, Canadian Mist is bottom shelf here.
I know.
Canadian Mist? What the fuck is that? Is that vodka?
It comes in that.
It's Canadian whiskey.
It's blended Canadian whiskey.
Hold on, let me find some fucking pics for you.
I'll find the pictures for you.
No, I'm already doing it, you bastard.
It comes in a weird shape, like the weirdest shaped bottle ever. Like,
dude, it comes in a plastic bottle, don't it?
Yeah, it comes in like the most awkward, like shaped bottle ever.
Canadian.
It's
I've heard of it.
No, there it is.
Bam, right here.
No, oh, damn it, you screen share. That was the picture I put in.
Yeah, same here, the same picture.
Look at that shit.
So
that is the most plastic bottle ever.
It's blended Canadian whiskey.
What the fuck is that?
It's
Canadian Mist.
It is whiskey that's not 51 or more % corn. Therefore, by our definition, it's Canadian whiskey. Apparently, if it's rye, it's still not corn, so it counts as a Canadian whiskey, but I always thought that rye had to have a certain amount of rye.
I have never seen that fucking bottle in my life.
Do you guys? I don't know if it's just a local thing, but we have a.
Let's see if I can find a Canadian version of that bottle.
Hey,
Yeah,
I got something else for you. Check this shit out.
I don't know if it's like a local thing, but we have the Lewis and Clark whiskey. You guys have that over there? It's like the cheapest thing.
Lewis and Clark?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Dude, I've never heard of it.
It sounds like an abortion.
I think it's a local liquor company. I'm not sure.
You see that? That rich and rare?
R&R. Yep.
Just a second here.
Shit's fucking rough. Hold on. There it is.
I could drink that. I could drink that.
I've never seen Canadian Mist.
I could drink Canadian whiskey like it's like water. Like I don't.
R&R.
That's fucking awful.
But once I start drinking like, vodka and stuff, when I drink like vodka, I get drunk.
No. R&R is not Royal Reserve. It's rich and rare, and it is neither. It is not rich, nor is it rare. It's awful and common.
Well, you guys have a different style of whiskey because ours is called Royal Reserve.
Royal Reserve.
Oh, I'm sure I can find that.
I bet you it's just.
Royal Reserve is a shelf under bottom shelf.
It's like you just drink it. It's like next to like freaking Listerine. It's like something you just drink to get drunk.
No, yeah, right there. R&R Royal Reserve.
Oh, look at that.
Right there.
Hold on. Look at that. Canadian rye whiskey. Look at that. Huh.
It's not Canadian wrong.
No, that's French, you asshole.
I'm just joking around. I'm just messing.
That one's spelled wrong, though, the one on top.
Yeah, it's different.
No.
Look at it.
Canadian.
Okay, the one on top is the English version.
Why does he say
So which
twice?
one's the Canadian version?
The one on the bottom is the Francois version.
Francois.
So you have it written in two languages, and neither of which are Canadian.
Yes.
That's stupid.
Because Canada, for some goddamn unknown reason, has two national languages. One is English, one is French.
Oh, that's a nice pistol.
If you live from Ontario...
That's two more languages than America has.
So we have...
Keep it that way. Do not allow more than one language in your damn country.
Dude,
It's
we have
nothing but a
no state language.
goddamn headache.
We have no official language. It's just like whatever.
No.
Land
in
of the
Canada,
free
we have...
used.
In Canada, we have two state languages, either English or French.
I
And
think
it
it's fine how you
costs.
guys refer to your like government. I guess your country is the state. But sorry, go ahead.
You guys from? This is stupid.
I have no comment for that.
All right, hold on. Check this shit out. Let me
Oh,
screen share this real fast. This is what a rye whiskey is in America. It's an American rye whiskey.
what the fuck is that?
That's Bullet, man. Bullet's fucking top shelf. Hold on,
I've
we
never.
got some better stuff. Really? Come on.
I see a bunch of Victorian people and a dog.
There we go. Old Overholt. I was misspelling it. Do you see that?
Yeah,
No, that's awful.
that seems like some severe bottom shelf stuff right there.
It's actually not that bad. It's a really good, not a half decent. It's more than that. It's pretty solid rye whiskey. I mean, it looks pretty bottom shelf, and it costs pretty bottom shelf, but it actually tastes pretty good.
I like Do you Jacob? Do you drink like Fireball whiskey?
I actually don't drink Fireball.
Fireball. Ooh, I love that stuff.
You like that stuff? I love that stuff too.
Fireball is one of the few whiskeys I will not drink. I don't like it.
It's really sweet. Though. It's really sweet.
Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec.
Oh.
It gives me the alcoholic burps though.
All right, what I miss?
Oh, I thought you were just.
Yeah, no, like for whiskey up here. Ghost, what the fuck is that?
It's Jim Beam. That's
Okay,
called
Jim Beam, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no.
White
for
whiskey.
Okay.
Look at how much color this has in it. This isn't empty either. Some scary looking stuff, man.
Like up here, like I don't drink a lot of whiskey and rye anymore. I do drink a lot of scotch.
Good man.
Good man.
But we do have Jim Beam, Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker's pretty good.
Johnny Walker's solid.
Have you guys tried the Jim Beam honey and stuff? I haven't tried it yet.
No.
If you want a good,
I've been a Johnny Walker platinum guy.
Johnny Walker. I don't know. I normally well, my buddy, he's not really like a alcohol or liquor kind of guy.
The word is connoisseur because alcoholic sounds so awful.
Yeah. He doesn't drink that much liquor, and the only thing he likes drinking is like freaking like vodka. But I can't drink vodka because it gets me really drunk. So I normally just drink like just whiskey. I could drink like Hennessy and stuff like water. Hennessy, freaking Crown Royal like water.
I've never actually had Hennessy.
Hennessy's pretty good.
Hennessy.
I could take shots out of.
Yukon Jack. We got a lot of that.
Dude, I love Yukon Jack. It's good.
Yeah, Yukon Jack isn't that bottom shelf too? It's lower end, right?
Yukon Jack is mid shelf.
Mid shelf, yeah.
What's it cost there?
I think it's like under like $15 for like a was it a fifth?
Yeah, it's something like that here.
Okay, a fifth.
750.
750 ml.
750, so that is.
For us, it's a fifth of a gallon. That's why we call it a fifth.
Yeah, I've always heard it called a
26.
What the hell?
26 ounces.
Oh, we don't go.
You gotta be shitting me. No. Hold on. Let's talk about this. You gotta be shitting me.
Hold on 1 second.
Canada of all fucking North American countries, it's like not only in bed with the metric system, but it's like doing it from behind, giving it a reach around even. And you assholes refer to your liquor in ounces. That pisses me off.
Well, I think you get 26 shots out of it. 1 ounce shots, I guess.
See, if you had, well, no, a shot isn't 1 ounce though. It's 1.5.
Yeah.
Real shot, anyway.
Making me bust out my liquor cabinet here. Okay,
Oh,
this here.
the horror. I'm sorry I had to make you have a good time.
This is a 2.6. 26 ounces of whiskey or scotch.
I'm still pissed.
This is a 60.
That's what we call a fifth, or a. Oh, that's a handle.
No, this is a 60. This is 60 ounces of alcohol.
Yeah, where I'm from, that's called a handle because it has a handle on it.
What is that? Is that half gal? Yeah, that's a half gallon. If it's 1.5 milliliters, that's a half gallon for us.
Not 1.5 milliliters. It's 175 liters.
Oh, excuse me, 175. That's right. You know what I meant.
1.75 liters is a 60.
That's a half gallon for us. We call it a half gallon.
Dude, we call it a
60 because it is. We call it a 60 because it holds 60 ounces of liquor.
Do you guys even measure anything else in ounces, or is it just liquor?
Yeah, you guys are weird.
Liquor.
Darren, you need a new shirt.
Yeah, dude, your shirt's falling apart.
Hey, this is the only thing that keeps me religious.
Because you're all
holy. Funny.
Yeah. Damn, you're going ham on that. I could have sworn it was like full like.
He's not going ham. He's going iced tea. Get it right.
Iced tea. He's like he's a Canadian side right there.
Yeah, I know, but 1.75. That's 60. That's 60 ounces. That's 60 ounces.
1.75 is a half gallon for us. We call it half gallon.
And then, what the fuck is this? Yeah, this is a 750. So this is a 2.6.
That's a fifth. That's 1/5. So that's a fifth of a gallon.
This here is a 2.6, so 26 ounces.
So yeah, we call that a fifth because it's a fifth of a gallon. And then our small one, the 375 milliliters, we call that a pint. So like, let me get a pint of that. That's 375 milliliters.
Yeah, this is only a 375.
So that's a pint right there.
A pint. It's a pint, don't you know?
I like how G Lee is quiet because he's not 21 yet.
And a pint, that's a typical beer.
I'm cooking right now.
Was that? Oh, you're drinking right now too.
Yeah. No, I'm cooking right now.
Oh, I thought you said you're drinking.
Oh no, I'm having some Kraken.
You guys see that? It says aged 1 year minimum.
Yeah.
Hey, in case you're wondering, this was on the clearance shelf. This isn't selling very good, and I can't imagine why.
Well, it's probably because
it's
clearance. It's probably because it's just they're restocking their shelves, so they just probably have a liquor reset.
No, they weren't restocking their shelves because it's clear. It's clear because there's a huge moonshine boom in business for like a year and a half.
Oh, where you at right now?
Oh, I'm in Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma, yeah.
Like did you guys ever see that Moonshiner show?
Yeah.
That shit fucking blew up around here. And I mean,
but you know what?
You can make it for your personal consumption, but you can't sell it. That's the whole thing, you know what I mean?
You can give it to your friends too.
You can make it for you can make it.
You can make it for personal consumption, for personal use, and
but you can't sell it. You can't make profit out of it because the whole thing is that you have to get taxed.
You don't pay the taxes.
They don't care about the FDA regulations or anything. They want their money from the liquor. Because right here in the state of Washington,
absolutely correct.
We just privatized liquor sales within the last 2 years since 2012. So like in our state, there's a state liquor tax, but it's pretty much a sin tax. So you on top of your regular state sales tax, which in my local area I pay 9.5% of my purchase anything. is taxed 9.5%. And on top of that, I get an additional, additional 20, I think it's 20.35% tax of the liquor per gallon. So if I buy like a half gallon, I get charged, 20.3% of the actual retail price of it onto my actual my bill, and on top of that, I get also charged another 9.5%. So like over here, if you want to buy like a bottle, say a Fireball of whiskey, right? So that's around what, $15, right? $14.99.
I wouldn't want to buy a bottle of that. Honestly.
But I'm just saying a fifth of that is about $15, $16 on sale anyway.
Like that.
So if it would come out to about $20 for me just to buy that item. So that's $5 tax on a $15 item. And then again, it's by volume. So if I buy more of it, I get taxed more of it.
Okay,
that's stupid that you have a larger
guys'
percentage
taxes make absolutely no sense.
It's a sin tax because we privatize it. So instead of going to like a state-funded or state actual like liquor store, where regulated liquor store, you could go buy it at freaking Kroger's or freaking Albertsons, Safeway, Walmart, whatever. You can walk in there and go buy it.
Safeway has their own damn liquor store? Oh my god.
No, they have their own liquor selection. So anywhere I go to, if I want to, like a grocery store, I can buy liquor if they sell it. So again, it's privatized. There's the whole reason why is because freaking Costco dumped like over a couple $1 million just to get that and do that.
But you know what?
You're getting taxed for the sin use, I guess.
Yeah, I actually don't know how your guys' tax system works because it seems like every little bit of or a little diff or it seems like every little thing you guys buy, you guys get taxed a little bit different each time.
Well, again, so it's.
Hey, if you don't understand it, that's only because no one else does here.
Well, even though we have a regular, I think it's like 9.4% sales tax in the state of Washington, I think, in different counties or different sections, like where it's better off, you get a higher percentage. So like some places I get charged 9.6%, 9.5%, 9.4%, 9.3%. And then
what?
We have the highest tax for the whole United States of America in Washington State. But we also have the highest minimum wage. Our minimum wage is like
your tax is crazy though.
Our minimum wage is like $9.20 or something like that for minimum wage.
My roommate was up there and he was like down here.
Not only does each state have their own tax, which I see that because in Canada each province has their own tax.
Mm-hmm.
When you're done, I'm gonna blow your mind on some Oklahoma shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so go, Darren.
But each county has their own tax as well.
Yep, based on your population and your population median, like, I guess median income.
How the fuck does that work?
So that's like different tax brackets. If you live in a rich county, you're putting in more into the pool of money. Compared to if you're making less money, you don't put as much as in you buying items. And then also on top of that,
okay, no, you guys need to go towards an equalization tax.
You're saying a flat tax?
Hey, my state won 2 years in a row running that we have the best state to live in, working wise, employment wise, job, and like minimum wage and whatever poverty level. So
I cannot personally live in the States because my fucking god.
You want to know some funny shit about like liquor before we get too far off of liquor, since that's where I want to stay?
Yeah.
I understand it. I live in Oklahoma, and you know what that means for beer? It means that no alcoholic beverage over 3.2% alcohol by volume can be refrigerated and sold.
What?
That means if I walk into a liquor store, it's only sells things that are 3.3% alcohol by volume or higher, and nothing in there is refrigerated. And if something is refrigerated, It is 3.2% alcohol by volume or less.
So a beer.
Yeah, it's low point beer, and it's fucking terrible.
All right, so I don't know if it's because I don't know because like for our state, if you have,
I'm still trying to get over you guys' taxes here, because
dude, I don't do my own taxes. We have like fucking computer programs for that shit.
Was that?
I know. Okay, so there. Oh my god,
I literally have
baffled.
no idea what Jaylee is talking about, or Keeson, or whoever it is.
I am baffled.
Because I don't
baffled and confused altogether. Okay, so up here we have our government sales tax and we have provincial sales tax.
Yeah.
Depending on what province you live in.
Mm-hmm.
Alberta does not have provincial sales tax. They only have GST, which is 4.5%.
Mm-hmm.
So I go in, I want to buy this 60. It says 54. It says $54 on it.
Do you buy it in your holy shirt, or do you wear a better shirt?
Shut up.
Okay, I just realized. I thought that was like a deep neck. I didn't realize that was just the collar tearing away from the rest of it.
You didn't realize that's the whole point.
You really need to buy a new shirt, bro.
I know.
Hey,
let him go with his.
Stop buying 60s, start buying 26s, and buy some new fucking shirts, bro. You need to get your shit.
I've had this shirt for 8 years, so.
Yeah, and it looks like it.
Go back to your demonstration with your Kraken bottle, your half-gallon.
Your bottle is cracking, by the way. I'm sorry, it's cracking.
Yeah, okay.
By the way.
It's cracking. It's good dark spiced rum.
Okay, so it's $54 for a bottle.
It's $54 a bottle. Mm-hmm. So I go to the cash register, they scan it, and then they add an extra 4.5%.
Yeah.
That is from the northern part of Alberta all the way to the southern part, east and west. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter how much I make or how little I make, that's what the tax is.
Alright, I just want to say something real fast. I have no idea what he was talking about how more liquor gets you more tax. I have never heard that before in my life. I
told you.
Whoa.
Okay, so I told you that my state has privatized liquor sales. So again, I could go to like Walmart, Safeway, Albertsons, any grocery store, and if they sell the liquor, I could buy it. Because again, it's not mandated, it's not federally, it's not state. It's not governed by the state anymore.
Okay.
Now it's privatized, as in the private individual could sell it. So we have a state sin tax on liquor itself.
So your state charges more tax on larger volumes of liquor sold.
Yep. So you get charged 20.3% per every gallon you buy for an item. So that $54. Let me do my math real quick. 0.2 equals no. Okay, so 54 times.
Well, I'm just gonna say this. That sounds awful.
Yeah.
So that bottle,
if
you were to buy that bottle right now, if you wanted to walk out the door with it, it's gonna be, what is it?
54.
No, 54. An additional $15. So it's gonna be $70 for you to walk out that door with it.
Oh my god!
Yes, sir.
Hey, Darren, just so you know, in Oklahoma at least, if there is a tax, like I'm sure there is another tax added onto liquor because it's liquor and people like that fun. There is a tax added onto it, but that tax is included in the cost, like that I see before the sales tax. So I only have like a 9.5% tax where I'm at, no matter how much liquor you're buying, whether it's $3.75 or it's a $17.50.
Like
whether it's a pint or it's a handle like you've got, it's a 9.5% tax. Now we have federal tax, and then state tax, and then some counties and some even cities have their own tax. But of course, you can vote that shit how you want to, because in local elections, your vote actually matters. So around here, it's basically, it comes out to about 9.5% tax on everything you buy, liquor or not.
Oh my god.
So yeah, if you were to walk out, if you were,
I could never
you
live
want
in the
to-
States.
if you want to
I
walk out
could
with that
ne-
bottle right now, if you want to walk out,
But I own 30-round magazines, so there's a give and a take. It's like there's some good parts and some bad parts. I pay a little
I
more
could
for McDonald's, but
I could buy booze without an additional $15 charge.
I don't pay 15 extra bucks for a $60 bottle of booze, or for a
With-
$50
okay, so that bottle right
90
now.
with
Dude,
94
Keyshawn, your
proof
tax structure's
alcohol.
fucked up. Let's just leave it at that.
No,
Your
because we
shit's all
have
kind of messed up.
we have a
Like,
hard liquor
90
sales tax.
Like, this is 47% alcohol, 94 proof. And all I'm going to pay is a provincial tax. Not a municipal, not a county, just a provincial tax.
Hey, some counties don't have sales tax. Like my county, as far as I know, doesn't have a sales tax. And then my city has like a 1.5% sales tax.
Yeah, we have a 20.5% sales tax. On
That's
liquor.
fucking terrible.
on top of our regular 9.5% sales tax already.
You're 20.5%.
We're getting charged. We're getting charged.
fucking
We're getting charged. We're getting charged an extra 30% for an item for alcohol.
That's unbelievable. I would cross state lines to go buy alcohol because I would save money on gas. Like the gas I would spend would be more than saved on the alcohol alone.
Yeah,
Well,
not really.
okay,
Doesn't really matter when you live in the middle of the country, middle of the state.
Hey, that's your problem, not mine. You should have
Your
thought of that before
state-
you moved there.
Your states are like a third the size of our provinces.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they have.
but they're 10 times the population, so...
Yeah, but even then, I don't know why. I don't know why, but even then,
Stick to secondary highways.
even still then,
go right
even
through Lock Fork.
though, okay, so even though we have a high sales tax, we still get Canadians that come down from the border and buy alcohol and buy freaking booze and
That's because they want Kentucky whiskey. They're buying booze they can't
So,
get there. They're not buying it because of the price.
So
They're
they
buying it
always,
'cause
they
of the
always
price.
like
Yeah, but you know what? Just because that moonshine show, we have the moonshine whiskey up here now.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
actually was it actual moonshine beer or what, or whiskey that they sell out of like
Hey. Have you guys seen that Georgia Moon bullshit? Comes in what looks like a fucking mason jar?
Yeah, I was trying to say
Yeah.
George. I was gonna say that.
It's
Yeah,
like it's like
We got
11.
that all over the place.
I literally bought a 750 of that in a normal size mason jar for $9.50 after tax. It on the label it says, quote, big ass letters, aged less than 30 days, and it tastes like you're drinking corn on the cob, and it burns like a motherfucker. It's awful. I mean, I drank it, and nobody else would, but it still burned. It was
Yeah.
I could probably make watermelon shine a lot better than that crap.
You could pour that into a watermelon, and it would come out awesome. Well, it'd be pretty good for a
Yeah.
watermelon.
So, G, when are you gonna come to Washington State?
Never. He's never going.
Washington State? If you will board me and the wife, maybe next summer.
Why is he going down to Washington State?
I don't know. He just asked if someone was going to Washington State, and I said maybe next summer.
Dude, well, I can tell you 2 reasons I'm never going to go. Number one, 30% tax on booze. That's fucking out of control. Number two, I live too damn far away, so I don't even have to worry about that.
Well, even though
Next month.
OMAC has some, well, Costco sells firearms, so.
Like I said, there's gives and there's takes. But my firearms that I buy after a background check come with 30-round magazines. Like I said, man, there's pros and there's cons.
Yeah, well, you know what? I could go down there with a 30-round mag, measure out my where my pin is supposed to go, drill it out, or I could go down there.
I thought you said you're going to come down here and measure out your dick and show us all how big it is. And I was like, no, I don't need that in my life.
So yeah, but I totally missed that.
I'm not Keeson. I don't swing that way.
I'll have to back up to the wall to show you that.
What did you say? Was that Jacob? I kind of left.
Dude, I'm just messing with you, bro.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear anything because my dog was scratching at the door. He wanted to go outside.
It's probably best you didn't hear me. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I shouldn't. I'm sorry. Jacob's supposed to get the better of me. I shouldn't be saying the things I am.
But no, I could still go down to the States, buy magazines, disassemble them, and ship them back to me.
I don't think so.
Can you
I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can do that because apparently we have a law against exporting magazines, so you can't.
If
we have laws
they are a magazine.
Yeah, it's federally controlled.
A magazine is all of the parts after they've been assembled. You can ship a spring and a piece of plastic and another piece of plastic all damn day.
They're under
a magazine. You just happen to be able to assemble them into a device that may or may not feed bullets into a specific type of gun.
Again.
Right?
Like, I could ship the housing in one box, the spring and the bottom plate in another box, and they are not classified as a magazine. Because they are not a assembled components.
Mm.
Now, question, can you reassemble them and own that reassembled machine, like that reassembled device, legally?
No.
You just have to keep them in their own little boxes.
I just gotta put that rivet in, and then I can own them.
How do you know exactly where to put it in, like rivet-wise?
You put it in. You put 5 rivets in it. You mark it.
Considering I own quite a few other magazines, I could pretty much measure it out.
Just measure it out. I was just curious. Do you have to go to like a gunsmith to do, or you just do it yourself?
I've got 3 or 4 magazines that the rivets snapped off due to excessive use. So as soon as that rivet snaps off legally, I've got to decommission that magazine, which is take the bottom plate out, take the spring out, and the magazine is decommissioned.
Can you re-rivet that magazine and put it back in play?
Yes.
Okay.
The only time that magazine is deemed illegal or prohibited is if the magazine is fully assembled without that rivet. If I took a file, shaved that rivet off, bam, it's an instant 5-year prison sentence. But if I shave that rivet off and put another rivet right in, I went from a 30-second criminal back to a legal criminal, or an illegal criminal.
You went from an illegal criminal to an illegal criminal?
Yeah, I go from an illegal criminal to a legal criminal back to an illegal criminal. It's fine.
Man, that sounds about as fucked up as Washington State's fucking alcohol taxes. Shit, man. Jeez.
Believe it or not,
I can own a drum magazine. So
can you? So down in Oklahoma, can you own like full autos, SBRs, SBSs, silencers?
Actually, fun fact: this summer, Oklahoma actually passed a law that said, like local law enforcement, the guys that have to sign off on the SBR suppressor bullshit, unless they have a good reason, they have to sign off on your paperwork.
Shall issue.
I mean, we've had shall issue.
No, I meant the shall issue for the NFA.
Yes, yes, indeed.
So it's not a may issue; it's a shall issue.
I know of the only thing that Oklahoma does not have, like pro-gun wise, is we do have constitutional carry.
Yeah.
We've had constitutional carry, be it open or concealed or both, we would be literally as free a gun state as
That's
you
it.
can have in America at this point.
Like Arizona, pretty
Oh,
much.
I heard something. I
Exactly.
read something interesting yesterday or a couple of days ago
Go ahead.
about Oklahoma constitutional carry, where I read that if you're a person from a state that recognizes constitutional carry, then you can constitutionally carry there.
That is true. We recognize other states. Like if you meet another state's requirements to carry, you can carry in our state. So if you're from Arizona, you just have to have an Arizona license because
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what
from
it's required
Arizona,
to
so I
carry.
can constitutionally carry there.
Correct. You
That's
are.
so funny.
Here's the deal. If I had a driver's license from Arizona that said I lived in Arizona, I could constitutional carry.
That is
Like I said, we have no. It's like outside of the 3.2 beer law and the fact that we do have income tax, Oklahoma is about the best place to live. Period. I'm going to go ahead and say it. You like trees? We got trees. You like mountains? Well, I mean, you also have to go somewhere else for that. But it's like if you like anything but mountains, there's a place for you to live. If you like, I don't know, freedom, you might like it here.
All right, you're the first person I met that actually likes Oklahoma. But then again, I grew up in Texas, so you know.
Well, that's because you grew up in Texas.
So you're pretty much like Texas's
Here's the deal.
B word.
Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Here,
I'm
hold on.
gonna say
I'll just
you
put it to you like
you
this.
grew up in Texas, Alberta, a lot better.
What?
Here's the thing about Oklahoma. It is really windy a lot of the time, and the reason it's so windy is because Kansas sucks and Texas blows. That's why.
And
my
Alberta
buddy-
has better beef.
My buddy, I think
That is a false statement. I grew up on a cattle
my
farm.
buddy lives in Manhattan.
Kobe beef not included.
Oh, Alberta, much better beef.
False. That is a false statement.
False. Coming from a guy who probably feeds his cattle corn.
We do not feed our cattle corn. They may get fed a certain amount of corn in a feedlot, like when they're getting finished off. But our cattle live on pastures. Hey, okay, quick question. How many years have you lived on a cattle farm, really? Like, just in general?
I've
Lived?
Because I've
Lived?
worked about 18 consecutive years on a cattle farm, so I know a thing or two about the way beef are raised around here, at least.
I'll pretty much call myself a bullshitter.
Okay.
I live by.
You can't bullshit a bullshitter, so just cut that shit out right fucking now, because you're not going to get it past me.
Yeah, but you know what? Alberta beef so much better.
Hey, I have a BS and BS, okay? You just go ahead and take that bullshit and you just take it somewhere else. I'm not going to stand for it. I'll call you out. I'll call your bluff. No, but on a real note, corn and other grains do not digest well in the digestive systems of bovines. I will admit that. That is a true statement. It does irritate their insides to a certain degree. Yeah. You can get it down to a small enough amount to where they will, like, it won't irritate their insides. And corn is so fucking subsidized in this country that it's so fucking cheap that you can't help but put it in at some level. But the places that do feed corn, they have so much money that they pay to their nutritionists. Their nutritionists know 10 times as much about the food that goes into their cattle than even the best you could take a nutritionist for a person and he doesn't know half of what the nutritionists for cattle at feedlots know about what's going into those animals. Those guys literally, they know every single nutrient and what amount is going into those animals, and they are getting paid tons of money to make sure that that nutrition that goes into that animal is the best possible blend of nutrients for that animal for it to healthily grow, because those animals grow better when they're healthy, and the more they grow, the more money they put, like the more weight they put on, the more money you make. They do everything they can to keep those animals
totally
healthy.
agree. But you know what? I do got to say one thing. You can tell the difference between a Canadian cow and an American cow.
The
But-
difference is a Canadian cow is actually a horse. That's what you're eating in Canada.
I ain't French, but you know what? I could also
I would eat
tell.
one. I'm not going to say I wouldn't. It's just illegal in this country, and I have no idea why.
I could also tell the difference between the different provinces I go to, the quality of beef, and I could also, when I go down to the States, I could also tell the difference of beef in each state I go to.
I tell you what, you come down here, you come down to Oklahoma, you can sleep on my couch for free. I won't even charge you. And we'll go down to my cattle ranch, my family's own cattle ranch, and we'll go get some fresh fucking beef. And you can tell me in person what you think of that animal. And you can tell me straight up, because I don't care. I would rather hear it straight and true than hear a bunch of fucking lies.
Hey, I just want
But
to say,
you know what?
Oklahoma is
That
the
might
best.
also, you know what? That might also be the difference right there between fresh and shipped.
Very true. Very true. I think there's a lot of truth in that statement.
Because I live in Alberta. Right now, Alberta is the biggest beef producing province in Canada. So I have nothing but pretty much fresh beef. I go to BC, I got probably 4-week-old beef. I go to Saskatchewan, I got probably 2 to 3-week-old beef. Manitoba, even more. Ontario, even more. Quebec is a mixture between
Horse.
dog and horse.
I mean, I'm just gonna say I would eat a horse if I had, like, if I went to a restaurant and they specialize in horse. They said, "I tell you what, this is the best damn horse in North America." I'd be like, "You put it on my fucking plate and I'll eat that son of a bitch."
You know, if I went to Asia and they had dog, cat, horse, beef, whatever.
Asia, fuck.
I
There's
mean, like-
Chinese restaurants around here that serve dogs and cats and fucking roadkill. And I don't know what they do.
Not
It's
around,
fucking tasty.
not around here. Domestic pet meat is illegal.
I never said it was legal. I'm just saying I've never seen a stray cat around a Chinese restaurant around here.
Fuck. Have it
But
all.
if I went to,
Has to be getting the constitutional carry soon, though. There's no way. Like, you guys pretty much have it.
what, here?
Like, Oklahoma, with your current setting for gun laws and stuff, you guys have to be getting constitutional carry pretty soon.
Dude, that's the only thing we have left to fucking do.
I mean, it seems like
We
the
do.
fact that they have that law about residents of other states being able to carry there, that you can already open carry without a license. I mean,
If you're a resident of a place that allows you to open carry without a license, you can open carry. Since
Right, and
Oklahoma does not allow Oklahoma residents, I cannot open carry without a license. But I have a license, so I can open carry.
yeah, you can open carry without a license, right?
You have to have a. Well, here I'll show you. Actually, you have to have an Oklahoma weapons permit. 2 years ago, they changed it from Oklahoma concealed carry permit to Oklahoma weapons permit.
Because like a lot of states, you can open carry but not conceal carry
See, I'm
without.
sorry. Oklahoma handgun.
Right.
There is no mention of how you carry it. It's just an Oklahoma handgun permit.
Okay.
Hold it back up there. Let me screenshot it real quick.
Hey, in case you were wondering, I was covering up all my vital information.
You were covering up your ugly face.
No, that's your fault for looking.
So that's
So
why
for
you
our
were-
so for our permits, we don't have an actual photo ID of ourselves on it.
Yeah, you guys have a better permit application.
Dude,
process than we
our
do.
permits are
But-
freaking.
But we
ginormous,
have
though.
way better liquor tax laws. So, like I said, it's a give and a take.
And
You
I
just
thought
have to-
that Washington had like a state preemption, was one of those states with state preemption where you could carry on a campus.
It's up to the campus itself. So if you look at my ID and you look at the freaking like the CCW, it's like ginormous. Like I don't know. Me and Daniel always bring this up, but we don't know why it's like way larger than the freaking regular ID. If you look at it, it's
That's because your gun carry permit is a piece of fucking paper they laminated in a machine in the back.
Yeah, I know. If you look at it,
this is actually like a license that somebody's worked on.
Yeah. So yeah, we have a boating license, and I wish they would do it that way, the same way. So I bring that up.
There are 2 states in the nation where you can carry on campus. One of them is Colorado, and I think the other one's Idaho, Utah. It's one of those 2.
Yeah, I think it's Utah.
I think it's Utah.
Colorado, you actually had the ability to carry on campus no matter what. I think it was the same.
So again, in our eyes of the law, a college, even though it's state funded or federally funded, it's still considered a private entity, so they still have the right to refuse you to carry. So again, some colleges have the rules where they just follow state laws, and then other ones where they are their own private entity, so they can ask you not to carry at all.
I think Utah actually has a state preemption that says you cannot deny the ability to concealed carry on.
Yeah. I think that's so. They just passed that law. But so like for like my campus, you can concealed carry as long as you register your concealed carry permit with the security office.
We have to, wait. So what college do you go to?
UW of Washington.
Okay.
Tacoma campus, which is down south.
Interesting. So it's the University of Washington, Tacoma. Does the University of Washington in
Seattle?
Does that one have it too, or no?
I would assume so. I don't know. I should check it. But as long as you register your concealed carry permit with the security office, you're fine to concealed carry, as long as you don't cause a scene or something like that.
Right.
I guess they don't allow open carry, but you can still concealed carry.
Yeah.
Okay. I got one question here.
Yes.
What is the harder permit to get, the concealed carry or the open carry?
We don't have it.
So there's no. For my state, there's no open carry. You can open carry a firearm as long as you're over the age of 21, which you have to be to conceal open carry. You can open carry a rifle at the age of 18, but again, the officer told me that at the time when I was asking him the questions, because I was asking him, when we were having like the big old city hall or Capitol movements, where you go to the rallies.
Okay,
so as long as you can open carry, as long as you are not intimidating someone or brandishing your firearm, which can you can be charged with intimidation with a deadly weapon if you want to.
Okay.
Generally nationwide, it's like this. If there is a difference, concealed carry is harder to do. If there's no difference, then obviously they're the exact same. Some places allow you to do both. Some places allow you to open carry without a permit. But generally, unless they have constitutional carry, it's harder to conceal carry than to open carry.
Yep, because in the state of Texas, you can't. In the state of Texas, you can't open carry, but you can still carry.
Texas is the exception to the rule, and I think that's because they've had concealed carry laws on the books for so long. They had those concealed carry laws put on the books back when concealed carry was extremely pro-gun and no one else was doing it. And the movement has come so far since then that they just haven't gone back and reevaluated, and they haven't. Well, of course, some people have because people are trying to get open carry, obviously. But they haven't actually gone back and reevaluated the laws, and they haven't readjusted them for the new climate. That's in the way that it's changed since they put those laws in the books.
Okay.
What were you saying, Darren?
Okay, so.
I'm sorry if I cut you off, by the way.
So I know that
if I was, let's say, a high school student, 18. And I wanted a hunting rifle. How old would I have to be to buy a hunting rifle?
18 years old.
Yeah, 18.
18?
So
okay.
Under federal law, you have to be 18 or older to buy a rifle. Doesn't matter how you get it, how you obtain it. So I can't.
Federal law, it's 18 to buy any firearm.
Any firearms.
and then the 21 is from FFL.
Yeah.
So 21 is pistol.
Yep.
Yes.
But no, but so right
for
now, if G Lee was in my state, and if I want, he's only 20, he's about to be 21 next year. So if I wanted to, I could sell him a handgun as long as as I can do it legally. And it's my state of Washington. I could sell him a handgun.
As long as you're not an FFL, you can.
As long as I don't hold, as long as I don't have a federal firearm license, I can sell it to him as a private party and purchase or entity or whatever. Transaction. That's the one thing I was looking for. As a private party transaction, I could sell him a handgun at the age of 18 or older. But if I was to go into the store, he cannot buy one. Even though, like, say if he wants, he can't buy a lower receiver. At the store, a stripped lower receiver is considered an other because you can make it either like an AR-15. You can either make it a pistol or a rifle, so it's classified as other when you transfer it on your 4473. So G Lee can't buy it at the FFL.
I would have.
And so and also hold on. Let me tell you. So also, even if I was to walk, if G Lee was to walk in the store and he sees a low receiver that has a pistol grip and a butt stock and like a hospital telescopic whatever buffer tube, it's still classified as an other, and they won't classify that as a rifle. It's still considered a strip lower, even though it has the parts of a rifle. Isn't that stupid? Because I asked him if I could buy that one right there when I was 19.
I have something to say about that. I know, like, you have to be in the United States. You have to be 18 to own a firearm as yourself. Now, of course, if you're under 18, you live with your parents. Your parents own the firearm, but if you're the only one who ever uses it, what's the difference, right?
So you have
to be. Hold on. Let me finish real fast. You have to be 18 to own and buy a firearm. Unless that firearm is a pistol, you have to be 21 to buy it, but you still only have to be 18 to own it. You have to be 21 to buy it from an FFL. You only have to be 18 to own it, no matter how you got it.
So if you got one gifted from like your great grandfather or something, as long as you're over the age of 18, but in the state of Washington, you can legally go hunt on your own at the age of 16. So if you had a rifle, like your dad's rifle, you can take that and go hunt.
I never said you can't possess it. I never said you can't have control of it.
I'm just saying in general. So even
we
though
understand that.
So
hold on, let me get back to my point. An AR lower is an other. It's not a pistol unless you make it a pistol. If you were to make it a pistol, then it would be a pistol. You had to be 21 to own. But if it's an other, that's not a pistol. It's not a rifle either, but it's not a pistol. Therefore, from my understanding, you would be able to buy it. Now, your gun shop may be afraid of litigation and liability, and they may say, it's not specifically a rifle or a shotgun, therefore we will not sell it to you until you're 21 because it may be a pistol at some point. But as far as I know, legally wise, you can own a stripped lower because it's an other firearm. It's not
you can
a pistol.
You can own anything you.
I'm just saying, it may be like legal wise, you can own it, but it's kind of a gray area. So your gun shop that you're at doesn't want to fucking deal with that shit, and I don't blame them. So they're not gonna sell it to you.
No, it's legally classified as other. So again, it's by the age.
But an other is not a pistol, as far as I know.
It's both. It's both until.
It's not both. It's neither. It can be either, but it's neither until you make it.
At that point in time, it's both.
No, at that point in time, it's.
It is. It's
neither.
I don't know where you got that information from. Okay. I have done my research on getting one.
Okay.
All I gotta say, from what you two are arguing about, the Canadian Firearms Act seems a whole hell of a lot friggin' simpler to follow.
You're drunk too, so I don't know if you're gonna take all this information.
Okay, so from what I understand, you could own a firearm, no matter if it is a pistol or rifle, at the age of 18. But you cannot buy a pistol until you're 21.
But
But you can grandfather a pistol when you're 18.
No, you can get grandfather when you're 18. If you're 18, you're a granddad. Something's fucking wrong, man.
Yeah. So if you look at my Instagram, that AR pistol I posted a couple days ago, I built that when I was 20 years old before I turned 21. Because again, I had to buy that. I had to buy that at the age of 20 from a private seller who would sell it to me. Because I can't go into the gun shop and buy it at a gun shop. And
You
so
can
also
acquire a pistol in any way you want to, except from a firearms, except from an FFL.
FFL, federally licensed.
Yeah. Federal firearms
You
license.
could go to a private
Licensed
seller
dealer.
and buy something.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
So also, I can't buy pistol ammo until you're 21. Did you know
that's
that?
the stupidest thing ever.
Did you not know that?
Okay.
ammo-
Now I do have to ask. I gotta ask one thing.
Yeah.
What do they classify as pistol ammunition?
That's the
Everything.
difficult thing.
Yeah, that's the difficult
The
thing.
ammunition that's supposed to be used inside of a pistol. But then again, is 22 a pistol round because they make like a Ruger Mark II?
No, it was designed for a
no,
rifle. It's a 22 long rifle. It was designed for a rifle.
Exactly.
22 LR. The LR means long rifle, not long pistol.
Yeah.
There's 9mm rifles too, but you still can't buy it.
You can't buy it though. You can't buy it. I remember.
I guarantee you can go to a different gun shop.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about like, well,
9mm from
if you go to a gun shop, they'll sell it to you. But
Yeah.
like say like a big box store like Walmart or like Cabela's, Bass Pro, they'll ask you like if you buy 22 LR, they'll ask you if it's for a pistol or a rifle, and again, all you have to say rifle. But again, like even though they make 9mm carbines, 45 carbines, all that stuff is all classified
It's still a
as
pistol cartridge. Your
Yeah.
box will say rifle cartridges or pistol cartridges.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It does. So I want to say,
Yeah. Look at that. It says center fire rifle. You guys can't see it because of the glare.
and also, okay, so let's go back to the underage of being 21. So if I'm under 21, right, and I have a pistol, right, and I say I've got new Glock sights, right, so legally I can't walk into a gun shop and give it to an FFL dealer and be like, hey, can you put these gun sights on for me for my Glock? Because again, they can't deal with anyone under the age of 21 to work on a gun. If you bring a pistol,
They
no,
could
even
transfer to your dad.
No, even like say if I walked in, right? Say I don't live with my dad, right? Say I'm going to whatever, I'm a resident of
calm down. You only have to tell us
Oklahoma.
one time.
I'm a resident of Oklahoma now that I go to school down there, right? And I was to buy a handgun from Jacob, right? And I say I got a Glock. I'm like, I need to get some TFOs or something like that. I want to go put the sight on. I can't walk into a gun shop and ask them to work on it. Because if they know that I'm under the age of 21, they legally are in violation of that.
I have something to say about that. You could legally transfer that gun to me by handing it to me and saying, hey, go take it to the gun shop. And then I could go legally transfer it to them.
Yeah.
Since I'm 21.
I don't see why they couldn't just work on your gun real quick, considering that it's legally yours.
Because they have to take possession of it.
If you give a gun
For a
to
5-minute job?
or an
Yeah,
FFL,
yeah, for
it's
sure.
a legal
I mean,
transfer.
you can't hand your gun to somebody.
No, I can't. Well, I
If you're an
can.
FFL and you do it for like
I-
professional reasons.
I don't know.
You can
Okay,
do that.
you got. I'm sorry.
Is that crazy though? That's crazy.
Hey,
The
Keith,
federal
I got a
government of the
question.
U.S. seems
What if you
really
take
fucked.
What if you take the slide off?
Ooh.
Because the
There
gun
you
is
go, that
actually the frame. If you
Hey,
take the slide
Panther
off,
figured it out. Panther figured it out.
take
So
the
that's
slide
Slide
off.
is
take
not
the slide
That's
off.
gonna work. That's
It's
perfect.
just a part.
That's perfect.
For all you know, that part might go onto a rifle. You don't know that it does.
Well, that's not a regulated part. The frame's the only regulated part.
Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
I was thinking about
Putting
I was
one
just-
part on
I was just
another
gonna
part.
say that.
Or
The
Kisan, you
only
can do what I
regulated part
did is
is
buy a
whatever
$60
shows the
sight
serial
pusher.
number.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, well, say if I had an issue, like if I had a trigger drop issue or something like that, right?
I just
I mean,
use
I
a-
was saying that was the site. The site's just it was just a random example, but I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, they're $50 for the Glock ones.
Dude,
Yeah,
I thought those were so much more expensive.
Okay,
No, well, I mean, it
I
depends
just
on what
use
you
the hammer.
Yeah.
drift.
Dude, I've thought about
The
it.
hammer does a good job.
Yeah.
Am I going to piss
I've
you
got a pretty
guys
nice
off
one.
and say here that when I was 16, I was able to buy a pistol?
Yeah, I carried a pistol when I was like 10 or 12, but that's not. I mean, it's still.
No.
So, okay. Let's
As
go
long
back.
as I carried a PAL in Canada, I could walk into a gun store and buy a pistol.
Okay,
You
so
would piss me off if
Can we
you
go
were
back?
able to hold more than 10 rounds in it.
okay, let's go back. So okay, so one of the difference, like in the law of Washington State. So even though I was like, you can't, you can't open carry unless you're under the age. I mean, over the age of 21. But there's an exemption to it. If you were to go out hunting and you had a valid hunting license, you can carry a legally open carry a pistol.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Under the age of 21, as long as you have a valid hunting license.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So like, if you were like 12 years old, you could carry a freaking 357 Magnum or something like that, if you want to. As long as you have, and it doesn't matter if you're hunting. It doesn't matter if you're hunting ducks or like bear, mountain lion, cougars, gophers, coyotes. As long as you have a valid hunting license.
Now up here, we cannot hunt with a pistol at all.
We
No
can.
ifs, ands, or buts. No pistols allowed. But from the age of 12 to 16, we are allowed to hunt with a supervisor and kill whatever we wanted.
Yeah, we don't even need a supervisor as long as you pass your hunter's ed.
Yeah, no, like as long as you, oh no, from the age of 12 to 16, you don't need a hunter's number to hunt.
Yep, same here. I think it's 18 now. I'm not sure.
You don't need a firearms license. You don't need a hunter's number until you hit 16. As soon as you hit 16, then you need to get a firearms license, restricted or non-restricted. If you went restricted, then you need your non-restricted.
What's the difference between a restricted and unrestricted?
AR-15 and a.
Oh, it is the gun.
Winchester
Model
3030.
Model 70.
A Winchester 3030 is restricted or unrestricted?
No.
It's an assault rifle. It holds more than 10 rounds, and you can fire them off in a matter of minutes.
A black gun is restricted.
Gotcha.
A black gun is restricted. I'd show you the Canadian Firearms page.
So you're telling me you can't own this beautiful bastard right here?
What was that? Oh yeah, I gotta go like your post on Instagram.
I cannot own that unless I have a pistol license.
Oh man, that sucks because I just walked into a gun shop and I bought this lower for $50.
Really, what lower is that?
It's an ATI polymer lower.
Oh.
ATI. Ooh, wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's American.
Yeah, no,
yours would be CTI.
Because I bought my DPMS Bull Sweet 16 4 years ago.
You can't shit talk my ATI and then use your DPMS as like proof that you're shit talking my ATI. That's just as bad. Or should I say just
No, I'm saying ATI is actually damn good quality product.
I like it.
All the problems I've had are because of my mistreating this gun. The lower has been awesome to me. It scratches like a son bitch, and it's plastic at $50. I wonder what I expect.
I'm just stating you bought that lower for $50.
Yeah.
I had to buy a whole rifle for $1,800.
Oh yeah.
I've got probably $1,100 in this guy altogether, something like that, maybe more.
I cannot buy a lower for under. I cannot buy a lower for under 280, I think, and that is a stripped lower.
We have strip lowers for was it $79.99, $69.99? Right here.
Yeah. This lower was like literally
no,
55 something
a,
before
a,
tax.
a strip lower is about 250, 280.
Even the polymer ones?
That's what we get.
Dude, that's rough.
But we don't have to pay additional taxes.
Well, after taxes, mine was still cheaper, so I don't really know what you're going at.
But yeah, no. Like as soon as a Canadian hits 16, they have to do a hunter's course, restricted course, and a non-restricted course.
See, I personally would take all those courses. I think that it's awful that you have to, but I would still take them because I'm a perpetual student and I love to learn. But I still think it's bullshit that you have to take them.
Well,
but I like freedom, so I would
but you know what? At the same time, you still had to take your picture token to have a government issue ID, right? To say
and I
that.
hate that I have to do it. I don't like it, but when it comes down to it, I will fight that in court. But until it's repealed, I will still abide by those laws.
Like me, I will abide. I will follow.
Well, I will
all
fight it in
laws.
court. That's way too much money that I have.
Oh,
You know.
to buy that piece of plastic, how much did it cost you?
My handgun permit,
Yeah.
it was $150.
Oh man, ours is 51.
Dude, I know. No, okay, I'll take it back. I think it's $100, but it's for 5 years. I only have to get it renewed in like, when does it expire? It expires in 2018. So in 2018, I'll pay twice that much, and I'll have it for twice as long. And I know that Washington State has better fucking carry laws than we do. I agree. I'll admit, their carry shit is a lot better than ours.
Ours is
I am going to tell you this right now. I'm going to tell you this right now. 4 years ago, when I did my restricted and non-restricted firearms course, it cost me $150.
How many, does that allow you to carry?
No.
Because I can own a, what you call restricted gun for free. I just can't carry it for free. Unless I'm hunting, in which case I can.
So in the state of Washington, we don't have any laws against hunting magazines. As long as your gun's not loaded while your vehicle is in motion, you're fine.
If you can actually have a loaded vehicle in motion.
I mean, a loaded rifle, but you could have the magazine loaded, but
That's what I
with the
mean.
gun.
You can have a loaded magazine in a gun.
And
I could have the magazine loaded, have it in the rifle, but I can't have a cartridge in the barrel.
If I wanted to, I could shoot a Betamax, a 100-round Betamax, and still go hunt with that.
I can have this sumbitch loaded up with a 100-round Betamax, one in the chamber, safety off, like 3.5 to 4 pounds away from firing, in my truck, 24/7.
Oh yeah, we can't.
And I can't. But you know what? I
can't own a Betamax.
But you know what? I feel safer.
He can own a Betamax as long as it has a 5-round rivet in it.
Okay. If you own a 5-round magazine, it doesn't matter how much capacity is beyond that rivet, it doesn't exist.
But you know what? I still feel safer with my lever action 45 long Colt because I can still carry 10 rounds in it. And it has one hell of a kick.
Hey, I tell you what, I have a 460 Magnum, and it's a 45 long Colt stretched beyond a 454. And that son of a bitch, I love that thing. It's awesome. If I had a lever gun, that chambered 460, I would carry that son bitch fucking everywhere. Not even to shoot, just to show it off. I'd be like, check this shit out. And I'd have my 460 revolver and my 460 lever gun, and that would be the best thing ever. I wish that I
I
had.
don't know, like my
I wish
like
I
my
could buy one that didn't
Winchester,
cost $4,000.
like my Winchester. I bought that for what was it, 11 or $1,200. I have that thing Velcro to the underside of the back seat.
Are you fucking serious? What is wrong with you?
What do you
Using
mean?
Velcro on a freaking $1,200 Winchester lever action.
Hey,
What?
I'm glad we
11
finally
to
got Jaylee to speak up.
1,200. 1,200, not 12,000. 1,200.
Alright,
Still,
even so,
that's
still,
over a
what the
grand.
hell?
That's as much as my AR cost, and it only holds 10 rounds. But then again, it's 450 model. So that's
Yeah, but you know what?
I'll give
My
you that.
Winchester
wall,
also
not
was
under
10
a damn
rounds.
truck seat.
Dude, here's the deal. You have a 45 long Colt lever action in your truck. That's awesome. I'm not gonna fault you for that. I don't care if you're holding it to the ceiling of that sumbitch with fucking duct tape and thumbtacks. That's fucking cool.
Alright, so what's the best realistic lever gun caliber?
45 long Colt.
Really? Over 45-70 government?
Oh, fuck yeah.
My buddy has.
Whoa.
Cheaper, more
Here's the
reliable.
deal. Here's the deal. A 4570, you have a shit ton of power. No one's saying you don't, but you have the capacity of a revolver, and it's slower to reload. If you have like a 38 special, you'll have like fucking what, like 13, 14, 16 rounds in that sumbitch.
You know, if I
38 special plus
choice,
piece
I'd
out
give
of a
myself a
rifle are
357,
pretty impressive.
but
A 357's even better. That's the question, though.
like me, when I bought my 45 lever, I didn't have a 357 revolver.
Did you have a 45 revolver?
I had a 45 revolver.
Do you carry both at the same time? Because if you don't, you're fucking missing out.
I'm not allowed to carry my revolver.
Hey, Biker Bob applied for his carry permit. I don't think it's ever going to come through, but he applied.
Oh, I've applied for my ATC too as well.
Hey, who do I need to write up there? Do they know who I think I am? Who do I need to talk to? You just send me an address, and I'll go ahead and send them a strongly worded letter.
Harper, Blaney.
Hold on, it's too many letters. Let me find them real quick.
Too many letters.
It's too many letters that fast. McClaney, what the fuck is that? Jewish?
Harper.
Harper. That's
Prime Minister Harper.
Prime. Hold on. Damn, right there.
Oh my God.
Prime Minister.
Why do I say this is bullshit here?
Now, is he related to Prime Minister Blair? Because they have the same first couple of words.
Not Prime Minister. What the fuck is Blair? He's Safety Minister.
So he's former Prime Minister Blair. Okay.
No.
I'm talking about England here. You guys are like all the same, right?
Fuck no.
Here's the deal. It's all part of the Queen's European Empire. It's all
No.
the same. That's why you speak French.
We do not have the dusted wigs.
Okay, that's probably for the best. Okay, so how does it feel when I tell you that I met Cajuns that probably speak more French than you do?
Considering I do not speak French and I am not liberal enough to speak French, fuck them.
Hey, now they're from Louisiana. Those are fighting words.
Yeah, but you know what? Up here in Canada,
hey, those guys fight
they used to be our prisoners.
Hey, what is the okay, I know that Cajuns get their name because they came from a part of Canada that spoke French. And it was like, what, can you give me the history on that?
I won't be able to give you year to year.
Dude, you give me some details, that's fine. I just need just a little more.
The Cajuns, they were pretty much kicked out of Canada, or they moved out of Canada on their own to the lower southern part of Louisiana on their own.
I believe it was part of France at the time. Like, it was still part of France, and then we bought the Cajuns.
Isn't it from like Newfoundland?
No, they get their name from...
Because what was it? Quebec was part of France, and Louisiana used to be part of France.
Yes, indeed.
And then once the British Empire got custody of Quebec, what you classify as Louisianians or Louisiana people.
Louisianans. You gotta really slur those syllables. Louisiana.
They said, fuck this, we don't want to be part of England. So they went down to the France
French part of Louisiana.
Yeah, the French part of Louisiana, which is now Louisiana, and Cajuns, because Cajun, Canadian, all go together.
Yes, sir.
And then throughout time, Canada even got part of Louisiana, but at the same time didn't. It was kind of a neutral state / province of the U.S. and England. And what was it? 17 or 1800s, when they wanted to abolish piracy.
1600s.
The only way.
Hey, I played Assassin's Creed 4. It was the 1600s. Thank you very much.
The only way that Louisiana would join the states. I can't remember everything. It's been years since I've been taught this.
Hey, you know a lot more than I do, man. I'll give you that.
Like Louisiana was pretty much the prison state of Canada. In short.
Well, I'll give you this.
Muggy, disease infested.
If
no one wanted to go.
If all the swamp people came to Louisiana because they didn't want to be part of England, they went to the right North American country. Because the rest of them didn't want to be English either.
Yeah,
actually, we wanted to be
English. I do want to say they didn't want to be French. They didn't want to be English.
Honestly, they sound like the Scotch-Irish. Because the Scotch-Irish were people from Scotland, and then when England took over Scotland, hold on, let me I know that's my motto tonight, just hold on, let me just finish. But hold on, let me just finish this statement. The Scotch-Irish were Scotch, they were from Scotland, and then when England took over Scotland, England kicked them out. The only place they had to go was Ireland. The Ireland fucking hated their asses the entire fucking time. So then when America opened up, these Scottish people from Ireland moved to America. That's why they call it Scotch-Irish. They were Irish people, technically, but originally from Scotland, so they were Scotch-Irish. And all the New Englanders here fucking hated the shit out of them too, so the only place left for them to go was up in the Appalachian Mountains. That's why the Appalachian Mountains are full of such fucking hillbillies that hate everybody, because for the last 200 or 300 years, everybody's hated them. And that's why their culture is so fucking different from everybody around them at the foothills of the mountain.
Hey, Keystone. Alright, he's not there.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Do you have a C-clamp?
Yeah, I tried doing that already.
Did you clamped it to like the inside of the thing and?
Yeah, I tried.
Did you put like the head of the C-clamp where it touches the clip like towards the bend, like towards where it's curved?
Yeah.
It didn't work?
It did not. Well, I'm using a polymer one. Polymer, like one of those ones where you like.
It's a polymer clip?
Polymer C-clamp where like it rivets, you know? You know what I'm talking about? The one that has like the trigger, the little like trigger gun.
No, I don't. But yeah, I mean, it didn't. It shouldn't matter. I mean, a C clamp's a C clamp, whatever it's made out of. But yeah, like I mean, I guess if it didn't work, it didn't work. But like that's what I would have done is put like the head of the C clamp on the inside of the holster, and then like the twisty bit of the C clamp on top of the clip right where it goes to that U, and bent it there. But that sucks if that didn't work.
Yeah, again, I like this holster and all. I don't think they make it anymore. So I don't know. Hopefully they'll take care of me. So hopefully I'll hear back within 2 days or so.
Yeah.
2 business days. So hopefully I hear back.
So that's an inside the waistband holster.
I love this inside the waistband holster. It's like the plastic one too, so it's a lot lighter weight. And again, it's not like rough as most Kydex are. I mean, it works pretty well.
Do you wear that without a shirt under it?
I've always wear an undershirt. I never wear less than 1 or 2 shirts.
I'm trying to find a shirt, like, I mean, holster setup that I don't have to wear, like,
2 shirts.
Shirt.
I do, because again, you don't know, I always wear 2 shirts. You never know what's gonna happen. Like,
you see that window?
Yeah, again, I'm trying to, like, let's see if I can show you. So I tried taking this, like, you know, I have one of these ones, right, where you just rivet. So again, I have the gun inside the holster so it doesn't, like, break the holster or anything. And again, I try to, you know,
wait, hang on. Can you give me a better view of that? Okay. Yeah, right around there. That should be working. It's just...
And I'm like, you can see where it's bending, where the clip's actually bending, like right there.
Wait, hold it still for a second. Where is it bending?
You can see where it's like going in right there.
Is there any way you could move that closer to the U without damaging the way the U is?
And you can still see it's popping back up.
But is there any way you can move that closer to?
So yeah, see like where it's like.
Yeah. That's so weird. And that clip is metal, right?
It's metal. Ah, shit!
Dropping.
Don't mind me. I'm just dropping my loaded firearms on the ground because they're probably drop safe.
Never loaded, dude.
What are you trying to do? You're trying to...
Who puts bolts inside their guns? Come on now.
Did you say who puts clothespins inside their guns?
Who puts bullets in their guns? Come on now.
Bullets.
Yeah,
is that you being sarcastic and implying that you execute?
Yeah, so that right there, and then when you release the pressure, it's gone.
It comes back. Ready? Watch this.
Wait. Push it a little bit more.
That's what she said. Again, this is the most I could get.
Okay.
This is the ties. Oh.
Yeah, that ought to be doing it.
Again, you can still see like.
It's
all black. So you can't really tell, but the clip itself is still it's still not touching where it used to be touching.
Okay.
So again, once I release it.
Well, in order to get it to where it needs to go, you would have to bend it past where it needs to go.
Yeah, again.
Hey, if you get a hot enough lighter...
You're just trying to bend that back to original form, or...
Hell yeah.
You could heat it up. It would work a little bit better, but I don't know.
I don't want to heat it up. I sent them in an email, so hopefully I get back from them. So.
If you heat it up hot enough, you can reshape it to whatever fucking shape you want it to be.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna do that.
Is there a way to unclip that metal piece, or no?
No, it doesn't look like
it. No, it's built in to the actual. Maybe.
Yeah, Yeah, no, because I was going to say you could probably bring it into a smith.
Yeah, I got it as a gift. I got a gift for Christmas. So.
Oh yeah, but
dude, Darren, you're slurring.
I'm on my eighth fucking drink. What do you expect? I'm also Canadian. Hey, I lasted longer than Bob so far.
Bob drinks like a case of like a 30 racket each time, though.
Yeah, of 3.2 as far as we know.
He drinks that Labatt.
Hey, let's be real. He's probably drinking Bush Light.
You know, he doesn't get that up in Canada.
Hey, it looks like Bush Light. For all I know, that Canadian may import it. And by the way, I like your use of Canadian.
Canadian.
What's that about us Canadians?
Okay, well, guys, I'm a head out, guys. It was nice chatting with you guys. Thanks, Pink, for hosting the channel.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Before you go, you should try using a instead of the clamp style C clamp, try to get yourself a C clamp style.
Don't try to use the C-clamp style. Use the C-clamp style.
I think you mean like one of those metal ones.
The twist type.
Yeah, you want to use the metal ones.
You can get torque on that because, you know.
Well, yeah, again, I put the gun inside of it because, again, like this one's like, it's plastic.
But you know what you could do is put the C-clamp, going back to that picture, you could put the C-clamp inside of the holster itself, so that one end of the C-clamp is just right on the other side of that clip, and then the other end is on the clip itself. You know
I don't want to wear it out or anything, you know, because again, it's like there's a holster, but it's like pretty loose though too. So.
Yeah, I would say I'd wait and see.
I think this is like the perfect like starter inside the waistband because it's slim, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not, you know, create a kydex, there's, you know, be more like right here, more right there.
What brand is that?
This is a 511 plastic inside the waistband holster. And again, it's pretty nice. I like it. I love it. I can't get enough of it.
Can you switch what hand it is? Like, is it that universal?
No, because then it's right-handed, so if you were to put it on your left side, it would be like cross draw. But They don't.
It would be an upside down draw. You'd have to like.
No, it'd be cross. Well, I meant as a right-handed shooter, it'd be like cross draw.
So you can't move that clip to the left side.
There's nothing on because like this one has a full like it comes up to the full of the end of the slide, I guess. So again, it has like a sweat guard kind of, and then it has an attachment where you can put like a flashlight right here if you want to, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
That's awesome.
So you could put you could put an additional like holster for your light on it. It's pretty cool. I got it for free. I got it as a gift. The only thing I don't like, there's no like retention screw to tighten down like the retention on it, but it's fine. Because then again, it's kind of you hear it rattles. But again, it's pretty comes in and out.
If it's inside the waistband, you don't really need it that tight.
Yeah.
Because just your body on one side is gonna be tight enough.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, I know that.
It's just options. It's options again. It's just options that I would like to have. But again, I would recommend you getting it. It's really it's compact because again, there's no like excess, you know, material where it's not needed at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It seems nice and thin, so.
And I think it was only I look online and like they're selling it still for like $29.99, so it was pretty good base price, you know.
Dude, that's a good price for a decent holster. That's not bad.
And again, the only thing is again it's a cheaper polymer, so again it bends in, so I could like squeeze this all in.
Well, hell, I have a fucking nice kydex holster. It bends like that. But then again, it's
I like it. I like it. Again, if you look at my my post I posted, I was sweet talking them. I was telling, I'll depend my life on whatever 511, whatever. Yeah. Hopefully,
Do you mean on
hopefully,
Instagram? Is that what you're trying to say? On Instagram?
hopefully they
Or
take
IG?
care of me.
For me, there's only two companies I trust. I think it would be 511 and Voodoo.
What's the other one?
Voodoo.
Voodoo? I'm not sure about Voodoo.
But
Yeah,
like
they're,
I hear
Voodoo is more the what the hell do you call it, the web style.
Yeah, this one. So like they make cheaper, high quality items, I guess. But then again, they have a higher quality like in like clothing materials. So they're mostly focused on clothing materials, and they make packs and stuff too. But they only make, I guess they had this holster and they had an appendix carry holster. They took it off their website. The only ones they have is that thumb drive system. So that's retention 2 holster, level 2 holster. So it has an actual locking like thumb drive button that you push with your thumb. That's so like your trigger finger's nowhere near the trigger and you don't need it to be.
I can't stand those.
I like them. I have 2 of them for my Glock 17s. I'll update you guys with that. But I'm gonna head out, guys. Catch you guys later. I gotta do some laundry before I go to bed.
Nice.
Yeah, bro.
Gotta get my work clothes ready, you know. But yeah.
Take it easy.
See, man.
So Jacob, I just want to ask, what do you conceal carry?
I can still carry a full-size M&P with a weapon light attached.
What do you have? What kind of holster do you?
I carry it in an appendix holster. I actually carry it like right at 12 o'clock or almost 11 o'clock. So I'm like almost.
Really? So you're kind of like cross draw, yeah. That's crazy.
Well, here's the deal though. It's not that I like cross draw. It's that when I put it at like 12 to 11:30.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed. When I put it at like 12 to 11:30, that grip is still coming back to the right, so it like presses right against my gut, and it totally hides. Like I can literally wear an almost like a medium-sized shirt with this gun, and you cannot see it. It's the best.
One of my customers came into whatever we were talking. He appendix carry because he has back problems. So him having a gun pushed against his back actually causes pain. So he always has appendix carry.
Yeah.
Appendix carry a Glock 23, I think, or I forget 23. I think he has a 23. But he carries appendix carry in a leather holster.
Hey, if you want me to, I'll make a video about it. I'll show you guys how fucking.
I think I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to do a EDC video now that I watch freaking Edges.
Hey, are you subbed my channel?
I don't think so. I gotta go find you.
Here, hold on. I'll sub you real fast. You sub me.
For sure.
It's a fucking circle jerk of YouTube. Just
circle jerk. But yeah, I'm trying.
Kisan.
S41. That's mine.
He's on 41?
Yep, he's on S41. And then you sub me, and then I'll see it, and then I'll sub you back. Yeah, I'm trying to set up a chat today, but I totally forgot. I don't know how to do it.
Dude, I stumbled my way through that shit last night. I barely figured it out. Wait, how do you spell that? Kisan?
This is like my name right here. Hang out.
I'm seeing that. You said it's Kisan S41?
Yeah.
Is it all one word?
Yep.
Ah, sure enough, there he is. Kisan S41. Oh, I've already subscribed to you, bro.
No worries.
Rose.
Oh, since I'm at it, I might as well subscribe.
Okay, I'm sorry, what?
I said since it's already up there, I might as well subscribe to Kisan as well.
Kisan, I remember I subscribed to you about a week and a half ago. Something about a Glock match, and I'm like, yeah, I'll sub it.
Oh yeah, I've been posting videos of me and Daniel shooting. I still got more to do.
That's what it was. I subbed to Daniel, and I saw his video with you, and I was like, yeah, I'll sub to him real fast.
125 for freaking Mosin ammo.
Look at that.
Some guys, okay, so I've been looking to get an M44, M44 clone, and some guy wants a beat up freaking Chinese Type 53 for $200.
Wait, why do you want a clone?
Or just it doesn't really matter. I was just because they were going for like $110. You know what I mean? The Type 53s.
Yeah.
But then there's different ones. So there's a Polish one and like the Finnish ones. I just
The Finnish ones are badass.
they're like $350 though, aren't they?
Yeah, but I heard they redid them and made them badass.
Yeah, I know. So I just want a Type 50, a Type 44.
Carbine mode.
Hell yeah, man! I saw some guys.
Hey, Keith-on?
Yeah.
$40 gets you 5 chances at Tony's.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, I saw.
It pisses me off about how the Mosin ammo is going up, because that's the best part of it is how cheap the ammo is.
Sorry guys, had to grab a Mosin.
No worries. You gotta get your Mosin. Dude, I'm kind of like leave. I gotta do laundry. Is it Jay Waddell? Is it a picture of you with some like president behind you? Is that you?
What? I posted the link to my channel.
Oh really? Oh, you did. Sorry, I didn't see. Subscribe. 29.
29?
29. We had 28 subscribers. Now you have 29. What kind of Mosin is that?
It's a
full size.
9130. It's fucking long as shit.
Yeah, I want the 20-inch.
How much does the 44 go for up where you live?
Me?
Yeah.
I can't find them. I can't find them. I can't find them.
What?
Because again, I have
at a gun store or at
I haven't really checked, but like at the gun stores I've checked, we don't carry them because a lot of them are mostly like tactical, practical stuff.
Yeah.
They mostly have like ARs or hunting rifles. Like they don't have like military rifles. I'm probably gonna like hit up the pawn shop and see if I can find one that way. But
he's got one. It's kind of
J&G got the ones that are like kind of blemmed. I guess they call them blem, the blem batch, and it's for like 150.
Yeah.
149.
Wouldn't every AR be blem? I'm sorry, every Mosin be blem?
No, you can get some nice ones, especially if you ever get the chance to like go look at a crate and pick out your hand select one.
Yeah.
You can get some nice ones.
So I'm not gonna lie. If I was to get one, I'm still gonna refinish everything. I don't know. I'm just gonna refinish it and just.
Really, that'd be a fun project if you. It's like
But I would think my idea is to get one, and I think an M44 carbine will make a perfect like trunk gun, like a backup gun, a backup rifle.
Yeah.
They just have like a bandolier with like stripper clips or something like that. I think that'd be good.
Man, I can't believe Chris wanted to make that Mosin like an accurate rifle. He was talking to Daniel about that.
Oh really? Yeah.
Hey, now come on! Don't destroy my dreams.
Well, I don't know. I guess to each his own. I'm not gonna lie, Chris. He's in his own league. So I kind of like, I don't care what he does pretty much.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna do what he wants to do. Like
there are some guys. Did you not watch? Well, they kind of stopped doing their video, but Eric from Moss Pond, he was doing his giveaway for that OD Green like Mosin. I don't even think they gave it away yet because they're like, we're gonna give this away at 100,000 subscribers. And I've never seen like any videos afterwards about it. But again. He was building a nice linker, a nice long-range rifle. Again, he put the accurate, the ATI accurate stock on it. He glass bedded everything, did all that, fine-tuning stuff. And I think it's fun. I think it'll be a fun project gun. And again, there's no reason why it would be like an inaccurate gun because look at the Dragunov. Again, it uses the same ballistics and everything.
Yeah.
SVD. But again, I don't know. I'd rather stick with my 308 American or 300 Winchester Magnum,
Yeah, when you used to be, $89.99 or whatever, $80, $90 for the spam cannon, that was pretty doable, That's 440 rounds, but I just don't like how the price is going up, and it makes me more glad that I sold my Mosin.
I still think it's still good cheap alternative because again you're racking a bolt, so it's taking more mechanics to do compared to me pulling it, your AK trigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Oh, you're all out of a magazine. It's more fun. Kicks harder, so you're not gonna rapid fire it. I guess you can for fun, but I think it's a good. I still do want to buy like a crate of them, like spend $2,000 and get a crate of them, a crate of 20.
Yeah, I mean, just find like 5 people to go in, and that's not that bad.
Oh yeah, or you could just save up and buy one yourself.
Like, I don't want to share.
Screw you guys, dude. I buy 30 magazines at one time. Come on now.
The most I ever did was at 16 at once.
Yeah, I still have. So I was been looking to buy God damn, you guys are getting me talking. So I've been looking to buy like one of those like cheap gun cabinets. You know what I mean? And have like just put my magazines in there. But I saw by Harbor Freight and they had one of those plastic shelving units for like $14. I bought one of them.
For your mags?
Yeah. So I wrote a box that says AR-15 mags on it. and that box holds exactly 30 mags. So
wait, what type of box is it for a shelf?
Just a regular brown, shipping box or whatever, cardboard box.
Okay.
It says AR-15 mags right there, and then I have another box that's like from like Amazon for like a school book, and that fits 15 Tapco mags. She had Tapco Polar AK mags.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Hey, Keys, huh?
Yeah.
This right. Don't knock the 53s. This right here's the first 5 shots out of that 53 I already did.
Oh, dude, that's a nice group. How far? 100 yards?
50.
50 yards. Yeah, that's pretty
What
cool.
all did you do to the Mosin?
All I did was just
clean it up.
Yeah, took it completely down. Completely cleaned it all out and just redid the stock. I was gonna do a video on it, but I've been sick for these past week and a half and everything, and I wouldn't have been able to get through a video without hacking up a lung. So.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the pictures right now so I can show you what the Mosin looked like before and after.
That'd be cool.
Let's see here.
I think I'm gonna get a Mosin Nagant M44 probably within the next month or so.
Between the Mosin Nagant when I got it and now is that it no longer has a rear leaf sight because I drove that pin out and back in too many times and I broke it.
Alright.
Now I have to get a scope mount for it, or else it's literally completely useless. Not like
Can you buy just a replacement, whatever?
I don't want that shit. I'm not gonna make it just as bad as it was when I got it. I'm gonna try to make it better.
Alright.
And by that I mean I literally hadn't thought about that yet. So fuck you.
Yeah, no. Fuck.
So yeah, right here they have an M44 Russian carbine for was it $169.95?
Who's this?
Wideners.
Oh, okay.
There you go, Kisan.
Oh, nice. You have 2 of them?
Yeah, I bought 2 of them locally, and
how much were they?
I got them both for $300.
Oh, that's nice. That's a really good deal.
Mosins have gone up in price.
They have. These M44s were going for like $117. I remember seeing them like 2 years ago or so.
Hey, look at this. Oh, that's not that good of a deal, actually. Yeah, I was looking at Seattle, and this guy's selling an M44 with a spam can, but it's $300. So I thought that was, for a second, I thought it was a good deal, but not really. So okay.
Oh, on arms list.
Yeah, it's like $200 for the gun and $100 for the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not at all. Maybe $250 would be a better deal.
Okay, so the things I hate about these efforts on the arms list is that they don't freaking whatchamacallit. They don't freaking put a freaking like a cell phone number or something on it, so I can't like contact them. Like I gotta do the email and stuff, which I think is super lame.
Yeah, and they don't ever check it. They like never check their.
Seriously, dude. Like, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Like if you look at this guy, he's up in Auburn, Mosin Nagants, whatever, and look how bad they look.
Yeah. These are. I can't believe these are going for this much. This guy wants $300 for a freaking 9130. It's like a good shape.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my god.
And then like this one guy had a 9130 for $100, and I emailed him, no response. Like I'm like, are you serious? And he lives down the street. He lives like less than 5 minutes. Well, span away. So.
Do you guys have pretty good like online gun stuff available? Like, is your arms list pretty active where you are?
It's pretty active, but again, these idiots don't put like their cell phone numbers.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. People get afraid. Oh, blah 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 blah. Like they're gonna spam me. But again, I just do the whole, 3 digits, type, whatever.
Yeah.
I go the 253 and then type whatever. Type the next 3 digits and then actual like the digits. So, but yeah. So a lot of these guys, that's the one thing I hate about that they don't.
I think that an M44 in good condition, that's gonna go up in price a lot. I think. Like,
I
if you
think so
get it
too.
for like 150 to like maybe 200, I think that's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be like a $400 gun in not too long.
I like this one right here. I'm gonna post it in the internal. I like this one for $150. I like the wood. I like the wood grain on it. Looks nice.
Yeah, it does. Wow, it does. That's not. Oh, that's a 9130 though. But yeah,
I know.
That's
Yeah,
not bad. I mean, give him 144. That's not a bad deal. It looks like it's in good shape. If the wood's in that good shape, that means he went through and he finished it at least.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are we still talking about Moses and guns?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I literally had a whiskey spill, and I cleaned it up, and I come back, and we're still talking about Moses and guns.
Yeah. There's a lot to talk about. The sad thing is the only thing I don't like. I'm like,
There's
ah.
a lot.
Either Mosin the Gaunt or buy another low receiver and work on that. I'm like.
You get the Mosin. You got. I've seen your ARs.
I don't have a Mosin. I don't have any. I don't have any Milsurp guns. All my guns are AR-15.
Don't buy it because it's Milsurp. That's fucking stupid. It's like, I want a gun that a whole bunch of people are trying to get fucking rid of. No, don't buy a Milsurp because it's Milsurp. Buy it because it's a fucking 30 caliber and it's cheap as shit. That's a reason to buy it. Why not call the Milsurp? It's fucking stupid. Now,
This one right here, this guy.
have a reason to be bought in and of themselves. And if you can justify buying a Mosin, you can justify buying any Milsurp. But don't justify it because it's a Milsurp. That's retarded.
So this guy, I texted this guy, and I tried calling him, and he doesn't respond.
Yeah, stop texting him.
He's like, stop sexting me, and I'm like, oh my bad, wrong number.
Okay. Did he really say that?
No, I'm just kidding. But no, I was trying to contact this guy, and he doesn't like respond. I guess. But my $100 for 91.
Hey, I want to see a picture of that gat you promised me.
Oh, I've done it where I asked this guy. I was trying to sell one of my handguns, right? The only handgun I've sold is my Smith & Wesson MP15. Not as MP22, the handgun, and I sold it. And I texted it to I sent it in pictures, and I texted like the whole spiel, like, rich whatever, bought it, blah 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 blah, shot blah blah blah, blah rounds, real good gun, so and so and so, and I sent it to the wrong number, by like 1 digit off. It was 1 digit off, and I sent it to the wrong number, and I'm like, why is this guy replying to me? He asked for my number. And then he sent me a message on email. He's like, oh, did you get, I'm still waiting for those, or can I get those pictures? And I'm like, oh, shit, I sent it to the wrong number. And, I'm like, this person probably thinks we're going to do, like, a legal transaction or something, like, oh, man.
Yeah, this guy probably already sold that Mosin keys on. That thing's got an octagon barrel.
I had an octagon barrel. And
sometimes I think these numbers I feel like they're, like, people who are, like, spammers too sometimes,
Paid $100 for a hex receiver. That's sweet.
I didn't know what that is.
I sold my hex receiver Mosin for like $200.
I didn't know what that means.
Dude, I bought my round receiver Mosin for $200.
Really?
It was also last February, like a month after Sandy Hooks.
I didn't know the difference between an octagonal barrel and a regular barrel. I didn't know what a regular barrel is. That's one M44.
It's not octagon.
Damn it! I'm all sad now because I sold my Mosin.
Buy another one. Get an M44. Some guy was shooting an M44, and I'm like, the guy was like probably the size of Chris, and like he was shooting it, and I swear, like I almost thought he was gonna get blown backwards.
I don't know. I just want. I like the idea of an M44, but I like the hex receiver a lot.
I like the M44. I think the M44 has its own niche though. So.
But I think I want to finish Mosin.
You want to finish one? You're gonna hang out and become best buddies with Christopher from Portland.
Oh, he's got one?
VFR Street Fighter.
Yeah, he's got one.
Yeah, he just got his.
Nice.
And he's looking for a finished bayonet now. So
Yeah. He's trying to find one under $500.
Oh, how much?
Bayonet?
Those bayonets are outrageous.
Are you serious? Holy cow.
Yes.
Okay, well, guys, I'm gonna head out. See you guys. Peace out.
Yep. See you, man. Yeah. Let me.
How long did it take you to refinish that Mosin, Panther?
No, just a couple days.
Okay, just waiting for the whatever you stained it with or whatever to dry out and stuff.
Yeah, I mean it was a polyurethane, stuff like that. So it was a clear polyurethane.
Hey Panther, how much would you charge if I sent you a slide and a setup?
Sent me the slide and what?
And a set of sights.
I was gonna say, I mean, $60. I mean, these are pretty nice little sight pushers.
It's going to be $60. I'll just bite that damn stick myself.
Because I was gonna show you. You were asking why it fit, and this bottom piece right here, it unscrews to where if you got a larger slide, it'll fit in there. Yeah, it widens and everything. They recommended putting like a piece of cardboard around your slide where you didn't mar it. So that's why I had that. And the pusher itself, I don't know if you can see in there, but one side's angled and the other one's straight. So for whatever sight you got.
Is that an XD slide?
Yeah, or this is an XDS.
It's a Springfield slide.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to replace the sights on a couple guns, so I went ahead and got a pusher.
If I had more than one pistol, I would look into it, but it's like I only have one, and I might replace the sights. I might not. I don't think I can do it. I'm still trying to justify it to myself.
Well, I know I've got that 19 with the tritiums, and well, that's the only one that actually has night sights. This one's got the fiber optic on the front.
Yeah, but that fiber optic on the front is nice, though, man.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I was just going to replace the back one. If I replaced both of these, it was going to be the what's that one with both fiber optic and the tritium?
TFO.
TFO. Yeah, that's what I'd replace with.
Tritium fiber optic. That's how I remember. TFO.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was going to replace all mine with.
Hell, that's what I was going to buy for my MP. Because I love that gun. But then again, I've got the weapon light on it. As soon as you shine that sumbitch in a dark area,
yeah, that fiber optic lights up.
I mean, it's like your front sight is shadowed against a bright object, like a bright foreground. Then you've got your sight blocking on that light, so you can see pretty well. So.
Right. Yeah, I mean, to me, it was worth the investment. I've got a couple buddies on the local police force that were wanting their sights changed. So I was going to let them borrow it, change theirs.
Shit, you could have charged $20 or $30, and you would have paid for that sumbitch.
Oh, I know. Nah, they're good buddies. So.
I find $10 or $15, and you would have almost paid for that.
Well, what is it, 414?
I had
Done.
something I was going to ask Darren, and I fucking forgot.
Yeah, I gotta get kind of early. I'm gonna take off. Thanks for hosting.
Yep, no problem, man.
Bye.
I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down.
You're going to shut her down?
Yeah.
How many viewers do we have?
5.
5.
It's
I
probably.
shut mine down last night at 9 viewers, so.
I think the most we had was 15. So.
You know, mine topped out last night at 15 too. And then it went back. Like mine started at 9, and then it went up to 15, and then it kind of stayed there for a little bit, and then next thing I know, it went back down to 9.
Yeah.
So I shut her down.
I know there was a couple of them on the first 3 chats. Hell, it was like 70, 80 viewers or something like that. I was like, holy crap.
You know, it's 3:15 here, but I'm not that tired.